What's going on? What's going on? Lady Demon Donut, what's up? Lady Debbie, welcome in. Mike, thank you for coming in. Thank you for hanging out. Who else we got out there? Who else we got out there hiding? Of course, we got our lovely group here. We got Rob, we got Darth, we got... Or is it show? You didn't say anything there. Okay, we're fine. We're fine. No pizza time. There's a 72-hour cooldown. Rob, 72-hour cooldown. Minimum. No, Vader, no, Vader.
Look at all those chickens.
I will make sure they live through every fight if you say that again, okay? Oh my goodness. What's going on? Welcome in, everybody. I know it's been a minute. Oh my goodness, who's this? Who is this? Monica, look at all those chickens. Oh, why is that playing? That was not supposed to be playing. Let me take a look at something real quick. Somehow my phone was playing. Oh, what was that? I heard something. The new follow. Let's go. No birthday boat? No birthday boat. I'm sorry, Smithy. No birthday boat. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I know I let you down. I'm sorry. Oh my goodness. Okay, the phone's not going off anymore. Okay, we're good. Show the boat. I gotta find it. Monica, thank you for the tier 1 sub. Let's go. I don't know where they put it. Where did you guys put it? Amber's gonna have to make a run for it. I don't know where it's at. I don't know where. Oh my goodness, Vader, thank you for the tier 1. Let's go. Wait, I mean, no, there was no bow. I don't know what you're talking about. It got lost. Thank you so much, Monica. What? No, it was right here, and then, like, you know, I think it disappeared. It portaled out of this realm on its own. I don't even know what was going on there. Where is? This is true.
Sir, are you classified as human?
Negative. I am a meat popsicle.
Wait, what happened to the D&D stream? Where is everybody's icons on there? Yeah, it's not even supposed to show that computer right now. It's supposed to be showing, what did I do? Ruh-roh, Shaggy. There we go. We're there. We know what we're doing. We totally know what we're doing. Thank you, Mike, for letting me know that's there. Let's go over here. I just need to turn those off because those aren't supposed to be playing right now. Exactly. Thank you for the biddy. This is not the right account. Hold on. I thought I had everything set up. I was set. Thought it was going to be the first time ever. I have so much stuff that I do. It can never just be that easy. Okay. Nobody knows how to do what I do because what I do is crazy. Okay, I do crazy stuff. Thank you for the biddies, Monica. Just say y'all, oh, beautiful, and I love you. Thank you so much. I might be a little, slightly on that little, that crazy side. Okay, let's grab this. Okay, so Mike, tell me if you can still see it there. If you refresh the page, I think
processing your identification. Please put your arms up and follow our instructions.
See if you can do that. Oh my god, we're in a hype train already. What is this? Oh my goodness. Thank you so much, Lady Demon Donut. Rob for the biddies, Monica for the biddies. Thank you so much. You lovely, wonderful human beings. Thank you. Oh my goodness. Below the lipstick. Oh my goodness. Is it seriously doing that again? Hold on. There we go. All right. I gotta change that whole outer perimeter thing again. I gotta change it because it's, oh my goodness. I'm staying for the trade. Let's go. Thank you so much. We are almost to a level 2 already. Oh my goodness. Okay. I think that's taken care of. I think, oh, choo choo mother truckers. Let's go. Oh my goodness, Lady Debbie topped us over as well. Let's go. Level 2. Are we kidding? It's 11 on 11. Yes. Nat 20. Let's go. and it's 111123. Or wait, yeah. 111123. Yep. Oh my goodness. Level 2. This is insanity. This is insanity, okay? It's the 12th already for you. Is that all I had to do? We just fire it on and people like me and we just do a straight off do a train right in the beginning. Oh my god. 3. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Yeah, I know. It'll get there though, dude. You gotta give it time. You gotta get out there. You gotta. I got you, Monica. The hot bean. Yes. Your luck with the hot beans have ran out. It have ran out. We are not doing a habanero today. Oh my goodness. Just guess the flavor. Oh, it's not a Carolina Reaper though. That's definitely a cayenne pepper. Oh my goodness. It's got a good intense flavor to it. That's the third hottest, okay? It's the third hottest. I know, right? Oh my goodness. Thank you so much for the love. Lady Demon Donut, thank you for the biddies. Oh my goodness. This is a crazy way to start. Already got a hot bean too. Oh my goodness. Okay, all right. Oh my goodness. I guess if everybody's ready, I mean we got a hype train going. We can, oh my goodness, hydrate really. Okay. We went to the movies today to see the FNAF movie, so I still have a little bit of soda left. I'll drink that. There we go. It's okay. I'll just bury Blurp in the backyard. Oh my goodness. I don't even send Vince to make you eat hot beans. I know, but it's, you do it enough to where I feel like I got to do something. I got to do something to make you smile. Okay, Monica? That's what we're doing here. We're making people smile, making people stop remembering the craziness that they have to go through. Oh my Lord. You're trying to continue this train. Hey, yo, let's go. Oh my goodness. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I love it. I love hearing that. Because that's what I want to do. This is what I love doing. Oh my goodness. Thank you to the 11 viewers out there hanging out tonight. I know there's been some crazy stuff going around, I guess, in the D&D communities and whatnot, where like it's really fallen off since everybody started going out and doing stuff, right? 350 in memory of Blurp. Oh good God. Really? It's okay. I'm sorry, Mike. We can't have Blurp. Oh my God, a level 3? Is that, I think that's the highest hype train we've had on this channel, maybe, possibly, I think. I don't even know how to check. I don't even, level 2 is completed. We are in level 3, everybody. Oh my goodness. That is bonkers. That is bonkers. I love it. Here, take some more. I'm not wearing the bow, but this is what it would look like if I did, okay? That's what the bow looks like. There's just too many sequences on it, all right? There's too many sequences on there. That's not being worn, okay? It is not being worn. It is no Norwegians out there right now waiting for me to slide that onto my head so you can take pictures and make sure that we throw a hold it to your head. It's a trap. Look, it's on the microphone. I told Norwegian I use my bits for a bow. Oh my goodness. That's no, we can't do that. No, we don't want to do that. It's terrible. Am I up to a second bean already? Hold on. You started out with 9. We're close. Oh, Mike. Okay, no, Mike put one in there. Okay, we're close to one. No, Smithy, we're not close to a bean yet. But Sittenroth has 2, Shifty has 1, and Doc has 1. Okay. So we are, oh my, that was it. That was the one that we needed. Okay. All right. We got this. Monica. What if we just put the bow on just for fun? Oh, did you find a Reaper? Okay. This is either a Reaper or it's a Sriracha. Please let it be a Sriracha. Sriracha's good. Sriracha is great. Yeah, but Monica also did she left off at 300 last stream, so I needed to make sure I kept that going. Okay. Redeemed disappointed sound. You can't do that here, Mr. Game & Lore. We don't have the craziness here. We don't have too much of it. But we are in a hype train, so we're kind of waiting for the hype train to end, because I don't want to just, I mean, there are so many people. Oh my goodness, Lady Demon Donut. Oh my lord, you're at 500 your bits right now, so another 400 bits, and I will eat a bean for you too. Okay, I'm keeping it in mind. All right, I'm keeping it in mind. As much posture check. I got you. Here we go. Look at that. How's that look? Posture. Boom. We're good. Oh my goodness, Choo-Choo. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much. Not breaking your back, that's good. That is definitely good. I don't want to do that. So I appreciate the huge bitty drop. Thank you so much, Monica. Thank you so much. Okay, so we are going to go ahead and get started on this. I appreciate it. Much love to you so much. Break my back just to know your name. Let me guess. Cheers. Right? Is that where that's coming from? Is that coming from Cheers? It got stuck in my head. Why is Blurp paused? Because we're actually doing D&D. We don't have Blurp on at all for D&D. Look at that. Nat 20. I love it, Lady Demon Donut. Because what I'll end up doing, I know, Lady Debbie, I know, but what I have to do is I have to kind of bring myself into this world, and I have so much that I have to remember and do, and everything that happens, that I have to kind of be on top of that. And it would be bad for you if I could. Oh my goodness. Monica. Not a skill issue. It's juggling. What is this? 2, 1. There we go. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for that huge hype train. Thank you so much. Oh my goodness. Much love. Thank you, Monica, Mike, everybody, Rob, everybody that was a part of this. Thank you so much. Lady Debbie, thank you. I give up on counting. Choo choo Vaders. Yes, let's do this. Okay, we are getting into this action. Okay, last time in the mythical realm of Draconaris, a world woven with enigma and arcane focuses, our narrative resumes amidst an ominous occurrence that had our adventurers contemplating their destinies. It discerned an intriguing parallel. Their assembly mirrored the composition of the group from centuries past. Companions of Saren, a guide from the forgotten caravans. Tragically, Saren's inadvertent error led to the demise of her comrades. A burden of remorse and shattered her spirit, anchoring it to this world. In a sequence of unfortunate events, our party, through their carelessness, destroyed the wagons of Saren and her group, inciting a skirmish. The restoration and presentation of the silver locket to Saren played a pivotal role in saving Aramis. As Saren dissipates into her ethereal rest, she impaired guidance on the safest passage forward, coupled with a caution about two voices, one deceitful, urging vigilance and discernment. And now you find our group in the middle of the forest, the darkest forest right now, making their way just after the fight ensued. She dissipated. You guys are here in the midst of that circle. Two of the statues, which seem to have been destroyed all the way down as almost a cement ooze kind of flows into the water that's in that area. What are you guys doing from here?
But I think it's about time that we get back up on the road and see about getting out of this forest, because the longer we stay here, the more danger we put ourselves in. What y'all think?
Sure. Let's go.
All right, let's head up on down the trail.
Okay, as you guys start to leave, you notice the path that she kind of looked back at behind her, heading north. It looks like there's some nice it looks like a nice safe path to kind of make your way through as you're walking through the forest.
I offer my shoulder to Paloma.
Climb right on up.
Okay, and you do notice that it is getting really late right now, and feeling kind of burnt out from the last wait, did you guys, these are all history checks, intelligence. Okay, so we haven't okay, so you guys haven't actually rested yet. So yeah, it is getting nighttime right now. It's really, starting to get around 11-12 o'clock.
Then I reckon we should probably break for camp then, and get ourselves a good night's sleep and see what we can, and then handle this trail in the morning.
See if I can't forage us some grub.
I'm gonna cast Goodberry and pass them out. It's nice and easy.
I roll out my my bedroll and prepare myself to bed down for the night.
Is everybody else following as well? Are you following as well? Rhaegar?
I'm gonna look for some mushrooms before I turn in.
Try this berry. It's nice.
I'll come forage of you for a little bit.
Well, thank you, Birdface. I appreciate that.
Much obliged.
All right. Go ahead and do a survival check. We'll see how well you're doing.
Me?
Are you
I
gonna
mean,
be,
I've fed everybody.
okay? So you are gonna take the berry instead of forage.
No, I'm gonna forage too.
So we're both foraging. You just want to both do it, or you just want one of us do it at advantage?
Do one of you do it at advantage.
I got a +2. What you got? Oh, never mind.
That.
Double
Same.
15s.
Also a +2. It looks like. All right. So you guys are gonna both be looking for two different things. So what would you what are you looking for particularly? And that would be more for you, Kortha. I know she's gonna be looking for mushrooms, most likely.
Oh, sorry, I was muted. So I'm looking kind of for berries. I'm also looking for the herbs on the notes that I got from the potion maker. Kind of seeing if I can recognize anything while I'm out. Kind of teach myself a little bit.
Okay, I think I sent you the list, did I not?
I don't have anything here.
Let's see what the I would have sent it directly to you, so I'm doing a quick look real fast. Okay, I'm not seeing anything recently.
Yeah, I don't see anything on my end.
I will get the recipe for that one. It was a light heal, or wait, which one was it?
It was for healing potion, the smaller version, I think.
Okay, smaller
Lesser
version.
healing potion.
Okay,
Lesser healing potion.
let me go ahead and write that down real quick. All right, as you're looking for any kind of you're trying to forage for mushrooms, right, Gregor?
That's correct.
Okay, so with your 15, you were able to find it's you've noticed it because you were kind of popping them in your mouth as you were going. There's something that you had gotten from Paloma, little starbite puffs. They're like little fluffy pure white mushrooms, roughly the size of popcorn. Exterior kind of boasts a texture reminiscent of a freshly baked bread, soft to the touch and yielding. And you see a couple clusters kind of like nestled beneath some fallen leaves that are around the tall grasses that sit just on the outside of the trees. I would say you probably found maybe 27. You know that to be at least like maybe three rations.
Fantastic. I love it.
Okay, and as for the berries, you're not finding too many berries around. You're still looking for them. But in lieu of that, I would say that you were able to find some kind of like what would you say? Kind of like a rosemary bush here and there. It was more of a delectable type of spice. A little bit more than a rosemary though.
Well, I'll pick some of those, put it in my bag, and meet up and head back to camp when she's ready.
Yeah, let's head back.
All right, heading back to camp. You meet the others that are there already. Are you already going to sleep? What are you guys doing currently?
I can keep myself awake until I know everybody's back in camp.
Paloma probably would have accepted one of the good berries and got her own bedroll ready.
All right, so as you lay down and close your eyes, everybody's made it back to the base or to the little encampment that you guys are creating right now. You've made it all to the base. Seems pretty calm out there. You're not hearing a lot of chatter from the animals around. Looks like you were successfully able to make it through the night without any kind of problems. So you guys can go ahead and hit the button for the full night's rest.
Still had it on that private roll.
Okay, so everybody had a nice restful rest. You guys should feel a little bit more emboldened, empowered at this time as you did level up to level 3 the last time we played. I've already brought in all your character sheets. All your character sheets are now updated with the newest information on those. So make sure you're updating the D&D Beyond so that I can pull them in. Or at least let me know if I need to send them from here out. It's usually easier to pull them in than it is to send out, but just let me know how I need to send them in the future so we don't lose anything.
My second level spells did not come through. I'm not sure why.
Were they selected?
Should have been.
SRD compendium. Yeah, the only thing that I do not have selected is the image, so it doesn't change.
Okay, never mind. All my okay. I didn't actually pick any. Okay, I just did the Okay.
Oh, did you do it right now? I can pull it now.
No. I'll change it later. I messed up on my end.
Okay. All right. So as you start making your way, I'm guessing you're packing all your stuff up right now. And you're going to be making your way up north, following the path. Basically you're starting to see the trees themselves are starting to spread out a little bit more. They're not as dense as they once were in the dark forest. As you're making your way back into the other side of the dark forest, you start to enter into the kind of like the crest of the plains, which would kind of look like this. Let me get you over here. And let me go ahead and we'll go ahead and activate this as well. All right, here we go.
Ooh, pretty.
Seemingly kind of dry out here. You notice that like just there's little spots here and there, patches of trees going out as far as the eye can see at this moment. You see a couple plateaus up on the left hand side. Rocks kind of like falling from the sides around that area.
Oh, the air smells nice. Yeah.
Well,
Even better higher up.
I reckon we better just keep heading out towards that grouping of trees out there yonder, and see if we can get ourselves up down the road a little bit. So I just start walking.
All right, can we do let's do a perception check on everybody? Okay.
That's 2 for 2 on my perception checks.
As you're making your way down, you're not noticing anything different. Nothing standing out. Kind of just is this your marching line too as well?
Yep,
I
that
mean,
makes.
I'm like 30 feet up, but yeah.
Yep, Paloma's more than likely, being the carried toddler.
Okay.
Yeah, she was offered the shoulder, so she can um ride in
bird
style if
butt,
she
maybe?
wants.
Okay. And then how would you two be walking, Gregor and Ortha?
I'm keeping an eye on what's going on behind us, make sure that we're not being followed.
Yeah, I'll be near her.
All right. Let's go ahead and see what this looks like. I noticed that the dice are actually not rolling loud.
Gotta throw them harder.
Yeah.
No, I mean like literally well, it's not even
They're
actually
just
making any
quiet.
sound. Yeah.
I heard it.
Oh, did you hear it? Okay,
Yeah.
good. Where is
So, Aramis, how's your wings today?
Fine. Good to be riding. Might go up and see the clouds here in a little bit.
okay, off over to the right hand side as you guys are making your way. You see there's actually a few deer out that way. Kind of making their way down.
Don't have anything I can hunt them with, otherwise we'd be having venison for dinner tonight.
I mean, I could try to take one down real quick.
I mean, that's if everybody wants deer meat for supper.
I have good berry. Though I typically don't say no to fresh meat.
Meat is usually pretty good.
All right. Let's see how that how your hunting skills are there.
How close are the deer?
You would think that they were about maybe yeah, I'd say probably about
Not him
each.
backing them up real quick.
Well, each one I had to actually back myself out on the screen. You'd say that they're about 100 yards out.
100 yards, 300 feet. All right. I'm gonna get closer, quietly.
Okay, let's go ahead and see your stealth check.
Gonna go ahead and tap him on the shoulder, give him guidance on that.
I'm flying. I've been flying for them.
Oh, okay, well, never mind then.
Oh, you gotta put your icon on.
Oh yeah, that's right.
All right,
There.
so go ahead and right click the one that you want to attack that you're going to go for, and you can click on the option to toggle combat status.
I don't have a toggle combat status option.
You don't have that option?
Target.
Okay.
I think it's the
What?
target.
Oh, the target, bottom left hand side.
Hmm. Nope, I don't got that option.
Okay, so just ping it, and I'll target it then. All right. Is it okay? Cool. So we got that one. All right. Going for the hit with advantage.
Oops.
Wow, you're cooking it too. That's efficient.
13
As that is definitely a hit. Beats it.
does 10 fire damage.
All right. And as you do that, you see the other two kind of just jolt left or jolt right and kind of look and then just bolt off. Or the other three.
Mhm.
As that one starts falling, what do you see? Go ahead and describe it.
Well, I mean, the proper way to hunt is shot to the heart, so the firebolt was aimed straight for its heart. Burned a nice 4-inch hole drilled into it.
As you hear the and it just fires through, making its way out the other side. You hear this as it's still sizzling, cauterizing the wound closed, and it just goes and falls to the side.
All right, it's down. One of you guys gets to dress it.
Well,
That kind of finesse is outside of my wheelhouse.
I'll
Same.
walk over. I'll walk over and I'll try to break it down. So is that survival?
Yeah, it can be survival. If you have a knife, that would be probably best. If you have any kind of like, I don't know, if you're breaking it down. I mean, if you want to use strength, I can also give you a strength check on that to see if you can break the bones and break it loose.
Yeah. Anybody want to loan me
Sure.
their knife real quick?
Hand you over your dagger.
All right.
I can't move me. Oh, I have the wrong thing. That's why.
So I'm using the borrowed dagger. I'm gonna break it down. And would that be survival? Would that be animal handling? What would that be?
Animal handling.
You.
And animal handling would be more of you're trying to coax it into doing something that it wouldn't normally do. Survival would be more of kind of hunting, and the gathering portion, kind of like breaking it down. That could work. Are or I would even allow you to just do a straight up attack and see how well you do on it. Yo, Vegan Zombie, thank you so much for the huge raid, brother. Thank you so much. Great. Welcome in, Raiders. Welcome in. We're playing a little bit of D&D tonight. Appreciate it. I saw you. Thank you for that follow earlier, man. Thank you so much. I saw that while I was offline. I was actually getting the everything set up tonight. Lady David Donut. Okay. We're almost done with our soda. We went to the movies today.
So
Hear me out. Hear me out. Okay, so wouldn't this technically be medicine because you're dealing with anatomy?
In the description for the skill,
It'd
it
be
says that
survival.
doing stuff like cutting up an animal is a survival check.
Yeah, it's survival. Just
Okay.
hands down. Yeah. I'll just kind of
So-
bend over and I'll give you guidance on that. I'll be like, yeah, cut here and here, here.
Alright.
You know. So I'm go ahead and give you
So
some
that's
guidance on
survival. So that's an advantage.
that. Guys, it's a 1d4.
Okay.
That's perfect, bro. Have a wonderful night. Thank you again for sharing your community with mine. I appreciate it. If you love D&D, and those of you from here that are hanging out in D&D, go throw a Vegan Zombie a follow. Amazing person. Go check him out. Thank you again, Vegan. I know how it feels when you're raiding and running. I totally get it. Take care, and thank you again.
Oh, he was playing some Ark.
So gonna roll that survival with
All right.
with the guidance.
Okay, sounds good to me.
$16.
16. Breaking it down seems quite easy for you. As you're kind of finessing around each one of the tendons. You've broken it down pretty nicely. Storing it, how are you going to plan on storing it?
Right now it'll just be it'll end up going into my pack because that's all I've got for storage right now. See here. I could put it into the iron pot that I'm carrying.
Okay, so you're going to place some in the iron pot, kind of like keep it contained at least for a little while.
Right.
Okay.
And it'll because it's gonna get cooked. It's gonna get cooked as part of tonight's dinner. So
Here, take some rosemary while you're at it.
I'll throw the rosemary in there to pre-season.
All right, sounds
Let
good.
it baste.
Now, still following the path, I assume, that she had told you. You're still following that path, and you're noticing that the forest is now quite a ways away from you, behind you. You're seeing some like structures that are along the side of the roads and stuff like that. These structures are more, I would say, like man-made fences. Where rocks were kind of stacked, kind of zoning out some areas. Just something you're kind of noticing as you're walking through.
Hey, let me get my dagger back when you're done.
Oh yeah.
Make sure I clean that off.
Said where are these statues?
It's not more of a statue, it's more of like fencing that's made by rocks.
Oh,
You'll see them kind of lining the outer edges of the path right now.
I don't know why. I heard statue.
We were by statues at the beginning.
Mm.
We gonna check it out or what?
And since we're here, we might as well take a quick look. So ping those on the map again. Where's that
So along this path right here, we'll just say this path right here. You see that there's just a bunch of fencing that was made with like rocks, like larger rocks that were just kind of laid, laid onto each other.
Fencing, or is it more of a
Rock wall.
like trail marker?
Just kind of like a rock wall, not really a trail marker.
Okay, rock wall. Okay.
Yeah.
So then I'll suggest that we just follow the rock wall for now.
Any patterns or writing on it at all?
No patterns or any kind of writing on it. Just looks like a man-made wall, which would lead you, if anything. Let's do a perception check, or you can do a history check.
Everybody or
Right now, it'd be Kortha, because Kortha's asking.
okay.
Yeah, I'm obviously I'm not the one to be rolling perception this
Looks
session.
like some pretty rocks, huh?
Yeah, you're just noticing that these are rocks that are like probably coming off the mountain, that they just kind of like lined them up here. But they're beautiful, like mesa, like different shades of red.
Well, don't be alarmed, guys. I think this is made out of rock.
Very perceptive.
Thank
Can
you.
we move along now?
I say we just follow the path that's led out to us, and just kind of follow this wall as far as it'll go. Seems like it's heading us in the right direction.
Serene
So-
did just say follow the trail behind her to the cavern. So let's keep following the trail.
As you get to the fork up on the top, we can actually get rid of this. Let's see. You get to about right here, and you kind of notice that the trail splits off. One going left between the two plateaus, and then one going right. Which you would know that this would be one of the main, villages up north. To be going right, and to the left, it's unclear at this point on which way that goes to for you.
So, which way are we headed? Who's got the map?
Pulling my
So
gun back on
I
a
was
little
gonna
bit.
suggest that our flighted friend kind of go a little higher and see if they can recognize something up there as a potential direction for us to go.
I mean, we got a trail that goes towards the cavern right now. We can stick on that for now. And a cavern is a hole in the wall, so let's just keep going until we see a hole in the rock.
What y'all think?
I mean, we could always. There's a town up north, somewhere probably. We could always see if they are familiar with any caverns in the area, too. If we don't find one on the path.
All right, so I say then we set up all along the path towards the direction that we are looking at here, and see if we find that cavern. If not, we double back and head towards the town.
I mean, town first kind of makes more sense, but
Okay. Well, Hey, I'm a pretty easygoing guy, and if we need to get to the town, let's get to the town. I'm all for it.
So essentially, splitting right from there, this point, you can make it to the town that way. You're unclear of where this goes, and you're unclear of where this goes. If you do a history check, I can give you a little bit more information.
Oh,
With the 13, you are able to decipher that you should be going north, is what she had said. Keep following the path north. So
so we go north, but do we want to head to town first and see what this town has to offer? See if we can get a little bit more um get us
Information.
a little bit more information on the way.
Well, it wouldn't hurt to get more information.
All right, settles it. Let's our feathered friend and our furried friend say we should head towards the town. So I say we head that direction.
okay, if you start heading that direction, that is a 3 days travel going that direction.
3 days travel to get to the town.
It's a 3 days travel to get to the town. Basically, you are going all the way inland. From like each one of these squares, you can think of it as like maybe 100 to 200. I'm trying to think of what the curse of straw differences were. These
needs to be like a mile.
Yeah,
kilometer.
these are very large pattern locations. I only spread you guys out, and I apologize because I don't have a key on here or a legend. But essentially, I just spreaded you guys out so that you can see the deer wasn't that close to you, but it was still far enough away.
All right. If it's 3 days out of our way, that's not quite as worth it to me.
Right.
Now knowing that, I say we should follow the trail towards follow the trail north. So I'm just gonna start walking north.
Okay, so as you're walking north, you see trees up in the distance. I would say you guys have been walking quite a few hours at this point now, over time. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna roll this real fast. All right, you guys are good.
Yeah, walking.
My bad. You're flying.
Peasants.
I would like actually let's get 2 different perception checks now, instead of just a group. It's actually going to be the group and then show. I'm sorry, Aramis. Yeah. Did you get 2 different vantage points from where you're walking and from where you're flying?
Oh, so everybody's still, and you're taking the.
Yeah. Aramis
Okay.
is going to be his own, but everybody else that's
I
down
just
on the
wanted to make
ground.
sure.
Yeah, we're going to do group rolls, and then I'll take the medium or the mean of the group, and then figure out from there. All right. So as you're walking, you're noticing there's not much. You see tracks and stuff like that as you're walking, from like animals that may have made their way back and forth along the trail. You do see this is a really stable trail that's been used quite frequently in travels. More than likely, this is something that you would see as they would probably make it to about right here and then split off to the right to kind of make their way to the city itself. And target that. But as of right now, there is nothing that stands out that of any kind of immediate danger.
All right. So just keep walking. So guess the trail would be more this direction.
Yeah, let me I can actually undo the being stuck to the actual
Grid.
grid. Yeah, there it is.
So we made it to this. Looks like we made it to this grouping of trees here.
All right, as you're encroaching on the trees, go ahead and roll another perception check.
I need to stop rolling perception.
Change your dice.
need
I swear it
both.
works.
So
Paloma, you kind of hear something rustling in the tree line, just on the inside of it.
well, there's something moving up ahead. I no idea what, but there's rustling in the trees.
I'll point my gaze more that direction. See if I can hone in on what she's hearing. Want me to roll perception again?
Yeah,
Or
go ahead and
investigation?
now that you're actually honed in on it a little bit more, go ahead and do it with an advantage, because you're listening for something specific.
Take that 22.
All right, yeah. So you can now hear it. It's in the northeast section, just across to the right hand side of the road. You can hear it just on the inside of it. Just some rustling.
But I don't hear anything distinguishing that gives me an idea of what it is.
You can hear the kind of like the rustling and the as the leaves and bushes are kind of moving there. But yeah, it doesn't lead you now. Now you're starting to hear like a little snarl, like a little.
All right, I put my hand up, and I point to my ear, and then I point to the direction that I hear it. And then I slowly walk it because it looks like it's in our direct path, correct? Or sounds like it's in our direct path.
Not directly, but it is off to the right. It is.
All right.
It is kind of off to the right.
So I'm going to slowly. I'm going to slowly start continuing down the path, but keeping my attention trained on that noise.
Now, as you're kind of walking towards around it, you kind of you get a tail that kind of slips up above the brush line and kind of pops back down again. Just out of just a glance of it, you see it pop up.
I motion for Paloma to drop down so that I can get myself into a defensive posture.
Yeah, she'll just go ahead and jump down and kind of ready herself as well.
But I still keep walking.
Not noticing, it just kind of like pops out. It doesn't notice you right now. It just kind of pops out and kind of looks back. As you see one wolf kind of jump up forward, a second wolf kind of jumps up forward, kind of rustling with it as they're crossing your path to go across the other side. They stand, and then they just you see their nose just kind of like lift up, and they just look into your direction. As two more come out of there as well.
I'm gonna use I'm gonna go ahead and use minor illusion on myself.
Okay.
Trying to give myself a more feral appearance, like fangs and stuff. And I'm just gonna let out like a guttural roar to intimidate them. Try to get them to keep moving on.
I just stand up real tall, but but in a trying not to be threatening, but trying to also show dominance.
You see it kind of like rear back a little bit on its stance, lifting its ass end up, and it's kind of like looking like it's kind of backing down on its ready to pounce, but it's more of a
I roll intimidation.
yeah, with advantage with that minor illusion.
Okay, let me roll that again then. Yeah, I'll take a 16.
Okay. You see, it's not really backing down, but it is kind of like backing up. As it starts backing up from you, giving way to the path as it's making its way back into the brush in a backwards momentum.
I'll go ahead and take a couple steps down the path, like it just says I'm going to continue down, um, giving the aura that uh I'm giving the aura that I'm an alpha. You want me to roll like an animal handling on that?
That would be if you're trying to get it to do something you want it to do. I would say you would still be doing same thing Rob was trying to do, is intimidate. So let's go with an intimidation check.
And I'll help with that.
Oh,
Not
I
really
don't need
needed
it.
though.
You see it's still backing
not.
a little bit more swifter too. You see it's kind of now as you're making your way forward, they're really like now cowardice towards your presence and kind of like backing up a little bit faster as they now turn and kind of dart off into the woods. Well, the slight wooded area.
Let's go while the going is good.
All right, y'all. Let's head on down. Let's head on down and keep on going through this area here. And I'll just kind of follow the path a little bit here. And
Paloma
then
should
I
probably
offer
like
my
stretch
shoulder
her
to
legs.
Paloma to get back on.
I think so, but I think I'll stretch my legs for a little bit.
All right, let me know. I'll you're always free to catch that ride.
Greatly appreciate it.
It's right.
Come on, there we go.
Hermes, can I get you to do another check from where you're at? Very nice, very nice. So from where you're at right now, you kind of as you look off to the right in the distance, you can see pretty far out with you the power of your eyes. They kind of see much better than most. Looking across over there along this area of the plateau, you notice that there's some rock formations that just seem kind of odd to you. That's kind of standing out a little bit right now.
I'm gonna try to direct the group towards them. It's like, hey guys, come to the right up here. I see something I want to check out.
All right, I reckon we ought to follow along so that we keep ourselves together as a group and not one person gets stuck by themselves. Hate for that library incident to happen again. So just head that direction.
All right. So as you get to about right here, is where you was seeing the runes that were just right underneath the plateau. It says there's looks like some carvings, some types of runes. Like as you're getting closer to this, it's starting to be more predominant.
Do I recognize the language?
If
I
are you proficient in Arcana?
not in Arcana, but if the language is Draconic, I would recognize it.
Would be more of a language, but more of like kind of like runes. It is information that's given. How do I explain it? It's
I'm half proficient.
it's more, it's less than just a common knowledge of the rune of what it says. It's an ancient text. We'll say that.
Okay.
Yeah, I was gonna say runes are typically described as the ancient text from long, long, long ago, kind of things.
Yeah.
Does this have any like semblance to the tome she has? History check, I'm guessing. Would be
Yeah. Let's do
for
a history check on that. Oh
that.
no.
I don't really remember much of runes in the book other than some of the previous stuff, but none of this is really kind of catching my memory. Maybe I've just been looking at the book too much and it's all a blur.
Do I recognize any of the runes?
Are you proficient in Arcana as well, or?
I'm proficient in Arcana, and I've also got Rune Carver.
Right. Okay. So
Those.
looking at this, you notice this is like a ancient text. Like you are quite familiar with this, but let's do an Arcana check real quick and see how much you understand of this.
Oh my god. Still gonna be taking rubbings of this, but wow.
I'm speechless. You have a
So
+6. That is
So
literally
does
+6.
Paloma.
Oh my goodness, that is insanity. That is
Yeah.
a 1 and a 2 was rolled right now. I just
So that history check was more of the like the shape and runes looked familiar to the book. Could she do an Arcana check to like see if there's any other like the magic aspects that she recognizes with it.
Yeah, I'll allow it.
Because I mean, it was a different
Oh
reason.
my
Oh, dear Lord.
God.
Yeah,
So,
no.
I think it's
I
time to
was
move on at this
trying to
point.
say,
So
I'm gonna copy down the runes so I can study them
I
later.
want you to do it, please, because you're copying down these runes. Please do. You got to do this. I want you to do an investigation check.
Investigation?
Or perception. One of those two.
No,
because
investigation's a
you
bigger
have
plus
it.
for me.
Investigation's hands-on, so.
It's both. Like you have the choice of doing both right now.
I mean, investigation is like an intimate study of trying to figure something out. So I'll stick with that.
Okay,
16.
let's go with that.
Yeah.
Okay, so as you're taking these rubbings, okay, you notice that the reason why this made no sense to you beginning wise, okay, was the fact that the rubbings were drawn on upside down. Okay, so as you flip them, it starts to make more sense to you. As it says, seek the dragon's maw at the mountain's base, where whispers echo the ancient embrace.
Oh dear Lord, I can't open up a journal page. Oh wait, there it is.
And then I will put that in there as Paloma, apparently. Oh man. I hate that it doesn't just default. There it goes. Now you should be able to see it.
There we go.
You just hear Korth in the back strumming her lyre. Do 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 do.
All right. As you're writing down that information, are you kind of keeping it to yourself, or are you kind of telling everybody? What are you doing with the information?
I'm letting them know what I found.
So we're still looking for a hole. All right.
Does the information that we have give us any insight towards potential direction?
You would think that this would be something that would be kind of close nearby, as it's a marker to kind of tell you the location of where you're at and what you're seeing and where it would be at. Like it is, you're closest to the mountain that's right next to you right now. Like it's just kind of pointing that you are in the right area.
All right, so just gonna kind of hug close to this mountain here and just kind of start looking.
Or a dragon.
A dragon's maw,
Roar.
so it'd be the
Yeah, it's just like mouth of the cave.
mouth of the cave, right?
Literally just more cavern.
Whisper's echo could be talking about wind. It might be between the mountains where the wind kind of goes through.
All right, so I'm gonna roll some perception to see if I see what I'm noticing on this as I'm walking along. If that is okay with you, Mr. Kulprid, sir.
Yes, it's absolutely perfect.
Oh my god, that was almost a one.
So as I'm kind of walking the base of the mountain, and if need be, going between the mountains, keeping a very keen eye on what's going on.
Okay, as you're walking close to the mountain, you're kind of making your way around the corner. or around the wrapping around the right side, you come across with, especially with the 22, you get the drop on seeing this cloaked figure hiding behind a rock facing away from you, as in the distance you see also a wolf that's kind of like with him, or like kind of going from him.
I put my
And
hand up in a fist, telling the people behind me to stop, and then I kind of turn back to them, point to my eyes, and then point to what I see, to where I see the guy.
okay, and then now as you surveyed him, you're looking at you're looking at the direction that he's looking in now, and across the way you see a nice doe across the way right now.
We've already got our dinner for tonight. I'm going to quietly observe for right now. So, I've made my party aware of what I see, and so I'm gonna quietly observe.
I'm gonna drift back up to about 30 feet off the ground.
As you recognize him pulling a bow out from his quiver, his side pouch quiver, he kind of draws it back, and you see him holding it, aiming towards the deer right now. As he lets fly this arrow, you go as it takes off.
Are you gonna roll the attack for him?
Yes, I am. There it is. As you see it just fly straight across, not even an inch off the mark. It was a clean kill as he lets it slam right into the side, piercing right underneath the back of the arm, or the leg of the doe, doing 7 points of damage. As you see, it falls onto its side and kind of topples over, and you see him kind of go, and he just points to the wolf, and the wolf goes out there and takes the another, like a slash at its neck to make sure that it's out and it's gone and it's done. You see him just kind of start walking towards the doe now. Starts breaking the doe apart, pieces by pieces. You see him wrapping it up, kind of grabbing hold of it. At which point you see him just grab the front two legs, the back two legs, and just launch it back over his shoulders and starts walking away. You just witness somebody hunting currently.
All right. I'm gonna then continue into the cavern.
All right, as you make your way around that, you notice tucked into the very back, there's a large amount of tree. It's pretty covered. Can you do a nature check or kind of see what you see around that area?
You want nature or perception?
You can do either.
12.
All right, looking around there, you're not seeing anything that kind of stands out too much. But you do notice that it's kind of lush, very lush trees there as compared to the ones that you saw behind you.
I kind of point the trees out to my party so that they can come take a look as well. Hey guys, these trees look a little little out of place, so to speak. They're growing a little bit better than the rest. Anybody know anything about this?
Well, it's probably a water source over there, I'm sure.
I mean, mountains are usually known to have some sort of bit of water.
Just go check it out. There might be something within the foliage there. If there's a lot of trees, a lot of life, there might be something else we find there.
Like mushrooms.
Yes, and mushrooms.
Yes. Yes, yes, we shall go find mushrooms. Let us go.
We got our priorities straight. Let's go.
As you make your way towards and through those trees, you come across an opening out the back of the area of the trees. It doesn't look like much has been done here. It doesn't look like many people have been here. There's no foot traffic, no worn out grounds. It looks pretty lush back here. You see an opening in the side of the cave currently.
Well,
So,
maybe that's the hole we're looking for.
so just kind of head. I'm gonna head towards what looks like a maw. I'll stop right at the opening of the cave.
I'm gonna check out this wagon. Or is that a wagon or is that a cart?
It's a cart.
I'm gonna check this cart out, see if there's anything on it. See if I can see any clues, like why is this cart here, yada yada.
Looking at the cart, it's worse for wear. It's broken down, brittled over the decades of being out here, weathered. You're not seeing anything currently on it or under it or around it. It just looks like broken. You do, however, on top of it, you do see a bunch of like rocks that may have fallen off the side of the mountain.
So it looks like it's been crushed.
Yes.
Okay. Well, I'll kind of tell people, you might want to be careful. This mountain here might not be so stable. I'm going to point to the rocks that's crushed this cart.
Thank you kindly.
So keep an eye above you.
I'm gonna get to like right about here, and then I'm going to see what I perceive.
I'm with you doing that too.
All right. So as you get closer to it with a 19, you kind of see on the inside of it, there's two what looks like claws and almost like an opened mouth. Like you see teeth above like this entrance way in there. Looking on the ground, you see carvings.
Is this like kind of the same as the runes we encountered earlier? Or?
Yes, similar to those. Yes.
Hey, I see some more than fancy letters on the ground here. You wanna take a look at them?
I mean, sure.
I'll keep an eye above you. Make sure you don't get hit by rocks.
I would say with advantage at this point, since you were able to decipher the last ones, that you should go ahead and be able to possibly decipher these ones a little bit better. All right, as you're reading it, you realize that it's the same thing twice. It says, "I am the truth." And it's looks like there's blue bioluminescence like algae or fungus inside of the one carvings and a green in the other.
Paloma's just kind of looking around Zoe's legs at the things in it as well, and just kind of listening to see if there's any sounds coming from the cave.
Go ahead and do a perception check. All right, with that, yes, you do hear like a small hum in the like originating from inside there.
You mean like a dragon's whisper?
More of a hum. More of a
Uh, some kind of noise. Aramis, what did the rune say?
I am the truth.
It's written twice. It's supposed to be if if this is the cavern of echoes that the cavern of whispers. Serene, she did mention there's two voices. We're meant to ask questions. One lies, one is truthful.
Mm-hmm. Well,
I mean,
how high is the ceiling here?
the ceiling here was probably around maybe 10 to 12 feet.
All right. I guess I have to land. Oops.
From that distance where you're at right now, you can look and see that there's a dragon's head that opens the cavernous opening right there. With its mouth wide open. Inside, you can see the bioluminescence of, like, flourishing back there. But you do see what looks to be a dragon's entrance with the mouth wide open.
I think we found the dragon's maw.
I think you're right. Let's take a cautious kind of a cautious approach, but let's see what we see as we go on inside. And I just start kind of walking in a little bit.
I keep a little bit of low profile though.
Starting to get a little musky smell in the air right now currently. Really getting dingy and kind of like a pungent smell.
All right, so I'm gonna stop right at the dragon's head. What do I see on this head?
You see that there's just you notice, okay, go ahead and do a perception check first, and then I'll tell you what you actually see. I was gonna say before I had you do that, but this one you kind of, yeah, okay, so you notice that this doesn't look like a bone. It looks like a very secured, strong etching of a dragon's head. Looking at the sides, you see that, it's not actually connected to the wall per se, but you notice that almost as if on the inside of the jawbones it's almost hinged. Especially with that 22, yeah.
Yeah, and so does it appear like I could open the mouth?
The mouth is fully open right now as you see down, and you see the blue and the green bioluminescence kind of intertwining with each other in this area.
So it's like a doorway almost, walk through the mouth thing.
Yeah.
All right. Well, Uh, I'll take since I'm the big guy here. I'll go ahead and I'll take the first opportunity to go through just to make sure it's safe for everybody else, and I'll just walk through. I'll stop right about there, right? And in the bio area.
All right, and you hear a clink. Escort the passage. You clink.
Move myself out of the. Give room for everybody else.
Aramis mixes. Are you making your way in?
Yeah, just
As you make your way in, you hear a clink.
Is it coming from a specific direction whenever it clinks, or is it just like sounds like it's all around us?
Paloma didn't catch any of it.
What
She going.
about you? Did you catch any of it?
Oh,
Portha?
let's roll.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Okay, hang on. All right, like, can we go 6 for 6 here? Oh shit.
Oh
All right.
my goodness. You hear that came directly from, like, it would seem like the jawline. As you stepped past the threshold, you heard from the jawline the clink.
Just gonna kind of look at. She's gonna kind of kneel down, look at the exit area that we just exited from, see if like she can see any, like, I don't know, pressure plates or mechanisms or anything like that.
You're gonna have to get closer to do the perception check to see that.
Yeah, that's fine. I guess mind's eye because I can't really, unless
No, it's more of just go ahead and
yeah.
Swap places.
yeah. Actually, I can select you. Wait. Oh wait, I can't select nothing. Right now. Hold on. I'm
Would
not.
it be investigation at that point?
I moved. I'm a
Yeah.
small creature
Another
anyway.
yeah. Investigation. You got closer. The 17. You kind of you notice that there's a couple stones in there. That look like they wobble.
As in, we like trailed over the stones, or they like fell into it?
Yeah, as in like you kind of stepped on it, you kind of felt like as you were walking through, you kind of felt it kind of shift a little bit, and then you heard the clink.
I'm just gonna pick up one of the stones. Well, that's where the noise is coming from.
Well, you were trying to pick it up, but it's actually it's wedged in there and kind of locked in place as you're trying to pull it.
Oh, okay.
Are y'all all right back there?
Yeah,
Yeah,
just checking where that like a noise is coming from.
So far, so good.
Well, okay.
Paloma's just fascinated by the bioluminescence.
Gregor, are you going in or are you staying out?
I'm going in.
Okay, go in.
Besides that, you have.
Well, I took you off of the having to be. You can sit on each other now, like as in with the characters, so it'll be fine now. Okay, so as you walk in, you hear the clink, and then you hear, and then you hear the spinning off on the right hand side, as all of a sudden
That can't be good.
the jaw just slams shut behind you as you walked in.
Hmm.
Well, I guess the only way out's through now.
I mean, I could probably melt this out if we really wanted out of here, but
And
the fumes might kill some people.
and I'm worried. I'm worried about what lighting some fire in here might do with all this.
I didn't say
This,
anything about fire. I'd be using acids. Like I said, the fumes might be the issue.
I hear you. Well, I see 2 doors. So I say we go. I say we see this through because this is everything we've done so far has taken us has brought us here. So I think we should see our way through.
Because the doors were closed until somebody opened it, right? Because I thought I had those closed.
No, they were open when
They
we
were
came in
open?
here.
Okay.
That's why I just.
Okay.
Because I could see it. We could have seen up to here.
Oh no,
Yeah.
that's fine. That's fine. It doesn't break anything or immersion or anything. But as you walked closer to those 2 doors, the 2 archways that sit on either side of it, you hear coming down from the left and the right when at the same time you're hearing, "Oh, weary traveler, here lies the sanctuary of time forgotten, where spirits find respite and solace. Follow the eternal dance of the fluttering wisps to the hall where the memories echo, the whispers of the dragon's ancient song. Yet beware, the passage of time holds both wisdom and oblivion." Just as it's emanating it through the left side, you're hearing the that mainly come out from the left side, and the right side you're hearing bold voyagers, within the depths lies the chamber of the fallen star, where the dreams of the dragons are cradled in a gentle embrace. Venture where the shadows dance with the flame's golden hue, a place where secrets are whispered in the gentle rustle of the dragon's wing. Seek the heart of the flame, where destiny unfolds in fiery whispers.
That sounds like we're gonna die either way.
I guess this is when we start asking questions.
Um,
Will asking questions even work?
so we were told that one of these is the way to go. One of these
Bad,
is
yeah.
not the right way. Who's got that information about what we're supposed to do?
Well, Serena said we'd
Was
hear
it?
2 voices,
Yeah.
one bad, one good. Follow them and ask questions.
And this here one on the left said that it's the passage of time, and that's neither good nor bad. It just is passage of time.
Oh, I have an idea. This
Step
might
up,
be out of left field, but
step on up. Yeah, no. We're all spitballing here.
so their voices, right? What if we ask them if they are really voices? Then we'll know if one of them is lying to us.
Give it your best shot. It's the best idea I heard yet. So let's go.
Hey, voice over here on the right, are you really a voice?
I am an echo of the past.
Okay. Hey, voice on the left, are you really a voice?
I am a voice. I resonate.
All right. So here's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking that the voice on the right is the one that's gonna try to make us, make this place our final resting place, and we should probably follow the voice on the left here.
Looking down the left, you see that that's clearly where the bioluminescence looks blue, and the bioluminescence does not intertwine down that hall. There is blue on the left and green on the right. I would say that listening to the voices, you can get more of a it's a subtleness. If somebody wants to roll, whoever would be good at rolling at this, a perception.
Most likely, though.
Not that time.
Not that good.
All right,
What
so
does yeah? What does the 18 get us?
so the 18 gets you the understanding that there's a subtle difference between the two voices that you're hearing at currently. The left side. Actually, let's go with this. Here we go. I just had this. Ah, here it is. Okay. So on the left side, you're hearing that it's more of a serene yet somber voice. While from the right hand side, you're getting more of a soft and caressing voice.
On the left.
On the left, you're getting a soft and serene yet somber voice. On the right, you're getting
Okay.
a soft and caressing voice.
What? Hold on, Greg. That question. I mean, it doesn't really clarify what's good or bad. It's just they neither of them necessarily answer. Well, I mean, the one on the left said, "I am a voice," but I mean, they could be lying.
But then they wouldn't have answered my question directly.
One of them said that they were a residence. The other one said they were a voice, but you don't know which one's actually true.
But I specifically asked, since you're a voice, are you really a voice?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I'm not really following that logic yet.
And what if you're just hearing it as a voice and it's just a projection of image?
Since we're still like near the dragon's maw and everything, Poland was gonna like call out to the one on the right, and uh, uh, uh it's on the right. Is this the dragon's maw at the mountain's base where whispers echo and the ancients embrace? Like quoting the runes from the other one.
It has been known as many things. But I'm not privy to what the actual name is.
I didn't ask a name.
mean, it references a dragon's maw.
I'm pretty sure that's what we just stepped through.
Mm-hmm.
And she'll go ahead and ask the same thing on the left then as well, to see what
That might just
how
be
it works.
my ignorance on this. Hold on, I thought I researched that correctly. Let me see real quick.
Yeah, I just quoted the runes that we read on the thing previously.
Oh, you're talking about the one that you read? Yeah, that. So that right there, I mean, you would know that was written by somebody that's, you know, alive at one point, or you wouldn't be able to know if whether or not it was a any kind of spectral, or like those have no tie together other than the location was pointed out by somebody. They wouldn't know of each other, or they may not know of each other. You get what I'm saying? Like the entities or things that are in this area may not know that exists on the outside of this area.
So then should be. What is one of the names this place has been called?
So nothing comes back, only because it's perplexing to ask for a name of something that they've never named.
I mean, it did say it has been known by many names.
Yeah, they're probably not going to go through all the names.
That's why I said, what is one of them?
Oh, okay. So just one of them.
Yeah.
It has been known as the Whispering.
Just the whispering.
Yes.
I just want to make sure, like, it sounded like you might have continued, but it was.
Oh no, just the Whispering.
She'll ask, what is one of the names to the left side that this place has been called?
No answer from the left.
Did you ask the left what was the
Yeah,
name?
no, she said she'll go. I said she'll go and ask the left what is one
Okay,
of the names.
yeah, you're
Sorry, I
perplexing me
probably.
because like I was like, are you asking
Yeah,
the
I'm
right what the
probably
left
not.
would be called, or are you? Okay,
Yeah, I probably did not articulate that well.
It has been called. Hold on, let me do the voice correctly. It has been called the Dragon's Hearthstone.
She's gonna reference her book. Does any of those two names pop up for the cavern or the cavern of whispers?
How long are you researching or trying to find this in the book currently?
I mean, she's probably gone through things, and it was what, chapter 4 or something that had
Yeah,
the.
yeah. No,
So she'll
you've
like
been through
literally
it.
go to the one. She'll probably go to the one chapter. Maybe 3 minutes at most tops of looking.
Okay,
Hey,
then
Aramis.
go ahead.
Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, Aramis. Weren't those runes outside? Weren't it one in blue and one in green? As Korth is kind of like nailed down at the bioluminescence, kind of at the juncture here. Do you think that has anything to do with how the color splits here?
I'll do the history check, by the way, for the thing.
Okay, so as you're looking through the book to find that, You notice that there is messages about the Dragon's Hearthstone, as well as you kind of recall, Whispering Caverns. You've seen names in here, Maw of Deceit. You've seen all sorts of different things in here.
That all seem to kind of correlate to this general location.
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
So you would feel like you're in the right place.
Like, did Aramis respond to?
I just got back. I stepped away for a second.
Oh,
Oh,
okay. I asked, weren't those runes out there? Wasn't one in blue and one in green? You see how
Yes.
everything shifts here? What did those runes say? Was it both the same message?
Yes,
What did it say again?
I am the truth.
So this could be one's lie, one's truth.
yeah.
All right. Just out of curiosity, I'm gonna walk up to the left door and go, "Are you telling the truth?"
Which one are you on, the left or the right?
I'm going down to the left door. Going, are you the door that tells the truth? And if you are, what would the other door tell me?
Are you trying to labyrinth this, really?
That's
I just got that reference too. I was like, hang on a second, this seems familiar.
I
Almost
mean,
like
are
it was
you
me.
trying to labyrinth us?
yeah.
No, I wasn't trying to labyrinth you. Like, one will tell the truth and one does kind of lie sometimes, but it's a trickery lie, because like this one will tell you what you want to hear. You got to get the essence of from their voices and the way that they're talking and stuff like that.
So
All
not
right.
Let's see.
exactly the lying.
No, not always a lie, always a truth.
Okay. So
One is deceit. It's deceit. So doesn't matter if it's truth to get you to come through there, or if it's a lie to get you through there. It's about getting you through there. It's the deceit portion.
So insight checks.
That's actually what I was about to suggest. Just gonna
Yeah.
slide on that.
It'd be at a disadvantage because you can't see their expressions and you can't see what they're doing with their arms.
but we can hear, tone of voice.
You can hear a
Yeah.
little bit of tone of voice. That's the thing.
All right.
All right.
I'll roll that.
Then I'll say,
Oof.
as I ask the question differently, then what would I see if I went through your door?
Left or right?
Left hand side.
You would see what you need to survive and help the world repair itself.
What does my 16 tell me about the insight on that voice?
Your 16 would say, because I mean, that it seems pretty genuine the way that she's saying it.
Okay. Go to the right side and ask the same question.
What you need is definitely at the end of my corridor.
What does my 12 tell me on that one?
It would seem that what she is saying is also relatively true. I'm not trying to lessen it. They're exactly, you would get the same feel from both.
Okay.
So
All right, guys.
me using the word relative doesn't actually place any meaning on it.
I get the same feeling off both these folks. Of both these doors. What do you say we all just pick one, Rochambeau for it, and just let them chips land where they may.
Yeah, that's about where I'm at on this situation.
I'm gonna do insight. It's not exactly for the doors, but just kind of going over how we've all like worded like these questions, how they've kind of responded, and going into the thing, because whether or not Padme it's my cat, not Paloma. Whether or not Paloma would find like maybe there's maybe Gregor's reasoning is something. She just
So with that, you're kind of feeling like you have this idea of which one it needs to be. Nobody else knows, but you feel confident that you figured it out. And you're going to go ahead and let the group know what you thought confidently, what you figured out.
trying to think of how like whether or not that figuring out is specifically to whether or not yes or no to Gregor's reasoning. Uh, yeah, I just don't think Gregor's reasoning is quite there. But if if that's how it's like, if it's saying things about truths, then like there's got to be some sort of lie, right? So to the right.
Kind of
They
see
just seem
the
more genuine to me.
you see the kind of lights on the bioluminescent, both the blue and the greens kind of start to flash a little bit now at the same time.
What would you want me to roll to see if there's some relation to that?
There would be nothing to really that you would be able
Okay.
to play a perception against right now. I'm just kind of setting the tone right now.
Okay. Greg, she's gonna turn around. Hold on. Um, she's gonna look around. As far as like calling out Gregor's name and look for her.
It looks like when you turn around and you look for her and you're calling out her name, you notice she's already down the blue path currently.
She's just gonna panic. Gregor, wait, and then she's gonna go follow down.
All right, guess we're going left.
Alrighty then, and if everybody's going that direction, I gotta follow the follow down.
Click, 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 click. Bertha, you're now hearing above your head right now as the entrance seems to getting smaller and smaller above your head.
Is this ceiling falling?
Nope, not you, Gregor. Cortha.
Oh.
You did say Gregor.
No, I said Cortha. I said Gregor went down the hall and then all that happened.
Oh.
And then I said, yeah, Kortha. I'm pretty sure. Well, if I didn't, I meant Kortha.
What did you say I saw?
You're hearing and you're seeing now. The ceiling seems to getting lower and lower on you currently.
Like, is
How
it,
close is it to the top of my head?
You're not in there, or at least I don't see you in there.
He
No,
went in.
just
Sorry, I might be
Kortha.
on top of him.
Yeah, no, you guys are
like,
in there. You guys are fine. Kortha
just
is
like in this
outside.
area?
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay. All right. Well, I guess I'm heading inside.
As you take 2 steps forward to start heading for the thing, I want you to go ahead and roll a dexterity saving throw.
Great. All right.
Just as you jump in, you hear the slamming of the whole entire, like a large boulder the size of that room, just flat on bottom but rounded edges. As you jump in there, your toe barely gets caught under there, and you are now trapped underneath the rock with your toe.
Oh, well, I guess it has to come off. I pull out my knife.
Oh my God.
all right. Is it? Do I? How big is the rock that's on her toe?
You're looking at a rock that's probably about 15 by 15 feet.
Oh,
By
that's all
15.
cool.
Any one of you magic users got one of them the lifty spells?
No.
All right, I'll try hitting the rock with my breath weapon and use and then I'm gonna use the
Oh, I am gonna move away for this.
Hang on a second. If it's just a toe, just chip the edge of the rock here, and remember, Kortha's gonna pull out her rapier and kind of chip away at the rock.
You're-
well, I was just gonna try to see if I could freeze the rock a little bit too to make it more brittle. But if you want to try chipping at it first, go for it.
Well, right now you would have to definitely do this at like a disadvantage, even though, or a normal hit towards the rock and with a strength, because you're gonna have to. You're literally in pain right now as your toe is being crushed by this boulder.
Well, I'm saying I'm not me personally. Someone can chip at it rather than try to
So
Sub-Zero
frantically, you're kind of flailing around like, somebody get over here and help, right?
All right. Uh,
So
Yeah.
make a choice on how you want to get, because if you're not doing it yourself, somebody else has to do it. Therefore, they need to make that decision and they need to make it fast. Because right now you're down, your toe is like being smashed, and a lot of the nerve endings are being
All right.
crushed right now.
I'm gonna try to wedge my shovel underneath the rock and try to use some leverage to try to lift it just enough to give him enough to get out.
Ooh, how much would a 15 by 15 by 15 rock weigh?
Greater than a ton?
That's the, yeah, I don't think that shovel's gonna work.
It depends upon
Let's see.
the kind of rock it is, but
All right, then I'm gonna try digging underneath his foot to try to give him some room to get his foot out.
I've actually got to see what this is. Okay, so as you're kind of like pulling out, you notice that there's literally stone underneath it as well. It's not just dirt. There's rocks and other portions that are kind of holding it as well into place.
So there's no place to even just kind of
You can wedge it in there, but as for you to just lift up, it won't just lift up.
But I can't even dig down beneath his foot a little bit to relieve some of the pressure.
No, you wouldn't be able to lift the. I'm still trying to figure out what the actual weight would be.
Well, if I can't push up, I'm trying to then dig down.
Right, I get that. It's stone upon stone, like you're wedged right now. At this point, I would say with the time that it's been taken, as it's been crushed to the point where it's just because I know from my grandfather's sake, him slinging tombstones and stuff like that at a cemetery, he lost his middle finger because of the weight of just three
3 foot by 2 foot by 6 inches. Yeah.
Of
I just
granite.
found a chart. Do you want an idea of how much a roughly 10-foot cube?
Yeah.
86,500 pounds.
Yeah. Okay. So as it slams, the senses in the tips of your toes, they're gone. It almost feels like they're there, but they're not there. As it crushes it into the thinnest sheet, and as you pull back, you notice that like the blood is just starting to drip from your toes right now.
Anybody got a pickaxe?
I really got nothing I can do in this situation. So,
Like I said, we should just cut the skin and then just heal it. Someone have a healing spell? Or I don't know, healing potion? Because this is gonna hurt. Now, I know some people are squeamish about this kind of thing. I'll help.
And if you'd like,
I've got nothing.
You can roll with an advantage, as Dr. Crazy gave Owlboy the advantage.
I'm just using it's a small knife. It's not even a weapon. I don't know if I can roll with it. Yeah.
Well, I thought you were
can't
doing the
even-
healing portion or something.
No. Can't
Okay.
heal.
Yeah. You don't have to use the advantage on that one. Then you can use it on the one after.
I'm just gonna, cut the skin so it doesn't rip off, and then someone needs to heal with one of them healing potions that they were after.
Heal with the knife. Just start sewing it up.
I mean, I technically could give you a good berry and you'll heal 1 hit point. Which should technically stop the bleeding.
So we're just gonna cut her toe off.
Well, the toe's kind of like been flattened. It's already dead right now. The toe is dead. Yeah, it's been deleted from the tip. Okay, so now at this point it's about either sutures, it's about healing, it's about something to do. Make it fast, because I'm gonna have him start rolling right now. Blood loss.
You said it's just a toe.
Yeah, just the big toe right now.
Yeah, let's. I'm gonna give you a good berry, and I'm gonna tell you bite it as soon as I finish the cut. On the count of 3. 1, 2, and then I cut the toe.
All right, let's see how clean of a cut it was.
What do you want me to roll?
Yeah, go ahead and roll. Go ahead and roll medicine check.
Oh hell no! This is gonna go so poorly.
No, it's gonna be fine. You're gonna be fine. I promise.
Medicine. Well, this means I use the advantage.
If you want to use advantage.
Please. Oh wow.
There you go. Perfectly executed. You were able to pull it off. No shock for Kortha. Kortha, you're feeling okay. Did you take the good berry?
I'm just gonna cast Cure Wound on myself.
Okay.
All right. Well then, yeah, you kind of you You see the toe kind of like forms. The blood kind of comes out as the tissues start reattaching to the bone that was missing, and with 7, you should have been healed. That definitely at this point would hit you in the psyche, though, of what you had to experience in that moment.
Kind of wincing, but I don't know what to do with the situation, honestly. I really don't. I'm kind of lost here.
Oh, I would with your character, the last time you played it, I would probably see you as just grabbing a beer and just no sweat. Your character's pretty tough. That's how I would see it. Your character
get a beer when we get back.
Yeah, it was more of a like you were frantic, but I wouldn't see you as like scared or crying. It was more of like, why are you guys standing around? I need you now. That's how I saw your character.
Now that we got that all
Still got any more of that wine on you?
and I don't know if anybody got any wine. I got some water if you want to drink it.
I was asking Paloma. She still had that wine on her.
Paloma? No, Paloma didn't have a. The meow, the meowmosas or meowmosas or whatever they were. Ow! It looks like we don't have much choice. Like things are permanent choices here.
Well, I say we like I said, I guess the best way out's through now, so let's keep moving forward.
Alrighty.
As you've been over there by that door for quite some time, Gregor, you've been noticing some etching and stuff like that. As you've had quite some time to kind of look at it. There's a bunch of etching around there that you see.
Can I read it? Does it look familiar?
It does look familiar as you've came across it on the front as you walked in, on the sign that pointed to you where the caverns were, or that kind of warned you where they were at. It does look familiar, but I'm not sure you know how to read it.
Hey, Aramis, there's some scribbles over here. Can you read these?
All right.
And Culp, I sent you a message in Discord.
Okay, let me see. Yes, we could do that right after I read this. Well, actually, as Aramis makes his way over there to the door, to the entryway, we're gonna go ahead and take a 10-minute break.
Smoke 'em if you got 'em.
Yep. All right, we'll be back, everybody, in about 10 minutes. Okay. Let's see. What was this? All right, let's set that timer real quick. I guess I don't have the timer on this one, do I? Oh, well, that's easily remedied. Let's grab. So how's everybody doing out there? This is my PB. You stop, Mike. You stop. It's not a PB dance. There's the timers. Copy that. Boom. Put in there. 10-minute timer right there. Perfect. So how's it going out there? How's it going? How's it going? He did not lose the foot. He lost the big toe. He lost the big toe, but he casted Cure Wounds and he was able to pull it off by everything restructuring back. I think in future, okay, check this out. I was looking at, you know what? I wonder if I can do it. Yeah, you can see it here. All right, perfect. Let's go in here. D&D Beyond. Collection. Let's go in here. Okay, so let's sign in real fast. All right, there's a rule in here that I know I've seen before. It's like an alternate rule. It's in the
Which one?
alternate rule of actual damage, like loss of fingers and stuff like that.
Oh, you're talking about like permanent damage.
Yeah, that's what I was
think
looking
it's
for.
in the DM guide, and ooh, I haven't looked at that in a while.
Oh, I gotta spell it right. Hold on, let's spell it right, and then we can try that. All right, there it is. Where is it at? I thought it was called permanent damage, but it didn't come up with anything. That's what I was thinking about in the future. Like, I kind of want to run a campaign, kind of like how it is with playing 40. What is it? 40K?
The Warhammer
Yeah.
RPG.
Yeah, where it has like, if you take damage, light damage can be healed, but not just overnight. It takes a couple days for it to heal. And then also with the gruesomeness of if you get a scar, or if you get if something breaks that's non-magic or that is magical, like, you know, if somebody like cut off your toe or cut off your hand and it was magical, then that would be a permanent damage thing.
So lingering injuries.
That's what it is, lingering injuries. Okay.
DM's Guide, Chapter 9.
There it is. Okay. So here's the injury list. You can lose an eye. You have a disadvantage on wisdom, perceptions. You lose an arm and a hand. You can no longer hold anything with two hands. So it's like there is an actual table to roll and see what happens when you do have injuries.
That's a horrible scar.
Oh yeah, well, the horrible scar, you're disfigured to the extent that the wound cannot be easily concealed. You have disadvantage on charisma, so you have less chance of persuading somebody to do something. If it's like if you're a rogue and you had like this huge scar on the face, that would not be good.
That's why you keep a
Pretty
disguise kit.
pretty easy to identify.
Yeah.
Did you have to lose a finger?
Let's see, magical healing of 6th level or higher, such as heal and
Regenerate
regenerate,
and heal.
removes the scar. Yeah, so you can still have it done. You just have to have somebody with such a high amount of spell, you know, casting ability to be able to do it.
It's like 15th level.
Yeah, it's insane.
If you want, I can do kind of like what I did with the wild magic and go through the rules for the Warhammer one and see if you want something modified from that too.
As if we go that route. I mean, like for the next one, right?
Mm-hmm.
We still have the wild magic table on this one now too. Now that we're affiliated on this one, so that's good too. I think I put that on there. Let's see if it works. I want to see if it works. I don't think I've checked it since I put it on here.
I mean, probably not, given the fact that nobody would have the amount yet.
That's true. That's true. So let's see. Okay, that played, and that played in there. That's great. Look at that. It even does it inside the announcement. So yeah. Okay, so it does work. Let's go. Let's go. I got you, Mike.
So you're gonna give us that, or is it bad?
Oh no,
In which
no.
case, no, don't give it to us.
No, it's let's see. What does it say? A burst of light stops time. You can look around for an instance to see a grown
So
long
it'll be a
beard
target.
made of feathers until sneeze.
So those normally had targets, like who cast it or who the target of the spell was. I think was most of those.
Yeah.
So it's not like everybody gets these effects. It's supposed to be like a magic effect affects
Right,
one
but
person.
like essentially it was the
Yeah.
I know the last time we pretty much said it's the whole party, not just
Yeah.
target.
The fun part with the wild magic is sometimes it helps the enemies and sometimes it hurts them. Even
Yeah.
it's like the rod of wonder, the wand of wonder. Here, roll percentile. Maybe you actually kill what you aim at, and maybe you heal them.
Oh man, that'd be bad.
I'm back at desk.
Welcome back. Welcome back.
Same.
Oh, I didn't even put I forgot to put the I'm a bad streamer. I'm sorry. I forgot to put the be right back text. There we go. There it is. Be right back. Okay. It's less than 5 minutes now, but it's there. Definitely got to fix the the screen that I have for D&D. Because I end up looking left more than I do right, which is good for this, but it's just, yeah. The coffee and Ember has
Drop your
returned.
camera a little bit.
Yeah, it's as low as it can get without hitting the with hitting the monitor.
Well, then sit up.
I am sitting up.
Posture check.
I gotta sit back. Hold on. Let's see. Here we go. Now, see, if I sit way back from the keyboard, then perfect.
You don't need the keyboard. It's fine.
That's true. I guess I don't. So I think everybody's back except for Amber.
I'm back.
Are you back? Okay. Okay, we'll give it another 2 minutes though, still, just in case.
I guess in this case, it would probably just be a limp. I mean, it technically would be minor scar because even a horrible scar.
Well, no, in this case, it would be, it wouldn't be lose a foot or leg, but it would cause some issues with the they wouldn't be able to regenerate, right? So they would just be able to stop the
Right, but
the
it wouldn't
blood.
be it wouldn't be a horrible scar as far as like it wouldn't affect your charisma. Like it could be easily concealed by wearing a shoe.
Right. No. That wouldn't. Yeah, this would be more of a. It would affect their dash action. It would be almost like losing a foot. Like there's no way you can run with your toe cut off, like freshly cut off.
And
You know what I
that's why
mean?
I figured it would be more of a limp.
Yeah.
Even with the cure wounds.
No, whole different story. This is dealing with the right now we have the lingering injuries table up right now. Which basically states what will happen if they lost a limb or an eye or a foot or
Gotcha.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, it could be the limp, I guess.
it would still probably be like a realm of like disadvantage to dexterity, but I wouldn't say like necessarily speed is like halved with it.
Well, that's what the dexterity is for the saving throw. You're using your speed to do it. Like,
oh no, the limp does have a dexterity saving throw on there. I didn't.
yeah.
My brain is not.
Your brain go burr.
My brain not braining.
Okay, well let's brain your braining. Oh, there's the timer. We're good. Let's get rid of that break real quick. Do I have that on here? I do have that on here. Oh, I have a different timer on there. That's what that was. Okay. All right, let's get back to this.
Meow 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 meow.
Let's get back to this. All right. So at this point, Gregor saw the markings, pointed out to Aramis. Aramis started making his way over there.
Mm-hmm.
You gonna put the screen back on?
Maybe.
Just go.
'Cause I don't think our fans want to watch your table.
Your
They
DM
might.
guide.
They might.
You don't know. It's darker up in this area, I'm assuming, right?
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
Doesn't bother me.
And no, I got dark vision. So not completely. Just like I like my colors.
I love this table. It is.
Wanted to make sure.
All right. You were looking at the. Okay, you were looking at it, and the door itself, scrolled across the whole door frame, going along the archway of it. You hear the, or you see the words in runes, ancient runes, that say, "I am not alive, yet I grow. I don't have lungs, but I need air. I don't have a mouth, and water kills me. What am I?"
Flame, fire.
Yeah, fire.
What do you mean fire? What?
But
What's it say?
yeah, it's a riddle. It's I'm not alive yet I grow. And just read it out to him.
All right, and as you're looking at it, you kind of see that there's a spot on the left hand side where there's almost like a little pedestal.
Anybody got matches so we can fifth element this, or should I
I
just use firebolt?
I have a tinderbox.
I can just firebolt it, but yeah,
Well, we might need that later. Here's your
it's a
here's
cantrip. I can cast it all day. It's easy magic.
yeah. I'll use my tinderbox on it.
Okay.
Okay, as you get that lit, you kind of put it on there. You see that the door itself opens up in front of you.
Click.
As you enter this room, the bioluminescence still kind of swirling around the walls and whatnot. You see in this next chamber, you see a large scale with two platforms, one on each side of the stone is the stone weight, and on the other, an empty platform. Again, once again, you see that there's a message that's inscribed on the wall. Balance the elements, and the way shall open.
All right. So balance the elements and the way shall open.
Yes.
What's there in front of us?
In front of
Beside-
you, you see the stone weight, and then on one side, you see a combination of symbols along the rims of the stones. That was one looked like air, water, and fire.
Let's see. He said, these stones have the elements on them. Let's just put one on the scale, or if it's supposed to be all of them. We'll try
Just-
one first. Either it's one at a time or it's all of them together.
So it's kind of like the justice, right? Like the essentially you have right now, it's all weighted on one side with air, water, and fire
Oh, okay.
as the stones that are on there. They are
Oh,
attached,
so they're already on. They're already on.
but they're
Got it.
attached. They're attached to it, and these stones are not weighted as in how would I, okay, so these stones themselves are not weighted as in like the actual weight of air, water, and fire,
Right. No.
but they have the markings on them to where
Yeah,
you
the
need to
stones
put
themselves have a weight, and then we have to figure out how much weight on the opposite side.
correct.
They're just marked, but with the elements.
Yes.
I for some reason I was thinking they were not on it. So we'll just have to put some weight. She's just gonna climb up onto the other side to see if she's too heavy.
As you step on the other side, it kind of just boom, goes completely out of whack and unbalanced.
It's definitely weighs less than I do. And she'll climb off and like gently let it.
So I'm going to take a closer look at. So each of these stones has the element on it.
Correct.
She's only 15 pounds, by the way, in case you didn't know her weight.
Oh yeah, yeah. It just went like right across.
Okay.
And then so the scale, and so those stones are already on one side of the scale.
Yeah.
They are attached to the scale, stuck on the plate on the
one
right side. Yeah.
And what else was around the scale?
Nothing else around the scale, just the words that said on one let's see.
Balance the elements
Yeah,
and the way
balance,
shall
yeah,
open.
balance the elements and the way shall open, yeah.
Paloma's gonna look around. Is there anything loose on the ground?
I'm going to open my water skin and pour a little bit of water on the other side.
What was your question as well, Paloma?
If there were like any loose like stones or small things around,
No, you're not seeing,
like on the ground anywhere, yeah.
I mean, you do see some, there's some around the bioluminescence over time has kind of decayed the rock around there. Some of the stone has maybe, gotten brittled over years. But as you kind of look over your shoulder and you see Zoran take the water and kind of pour it on the scale, you see the scale kind of lower just a little bit.
I walk over to it with my bag of mushrooms and I slowly put one after another on.
As soon as you put one on there, you saw the scale just hit the floor.
So far in my notes, I've got 3 different kinds of mushrooms.
But the mushrooms are not the
Yeah,
elements.
I don't think it's about weight.
So I use my
Like-
tinderbox. I use my tinderbox again and create a small little fire and out of some, and then
Brush off the mushrooms first, and then
Yeah.
he's gonna do this.
Yeah, or I just light one of those mushrooms on fire.
So as you add that, you see the scale kind of go down just slightly again.
I'll scoop some dust from the ground and sprinkle it on the plate.
You see it just hit the ground all the way.
It's air, water, and fire. There's no earth on this. So clean it off. Let's do your fire again, the water, and then someone can breathe on it.
All right. Yes, and then I take a deep breath and blow on it.
All right, and as you do that, it goes, "Oh God, no, no, I'm just kidding." It opens up.
Yeah, I
You see,
yeah, I
you
was
see
gonna
the
say
door
I
just
didn't use
open
my
up.
I didn't use the breath weapon. All
revealing
right.
revealing more of the bioluminescence cave as you're making your way through this.
All right, we got ourselves going down the path. Keep going down this path here. Um, I just I just keep walking along.
All right, and this one, as you get to the end, you notice this one has two false doors on the left side and the right side, where there's just apparently an endless supply of like kerosene or something, keeping the torches going, or magical in nature. Um, Let me show you what you see as you look at that. How are the notes? There they are. Above that door, you see, through sacrifice, the path opens. And in front of that door, you see a stone basin with the carving of a weeping eye.
A weeping eye, you said.
Mm-hmm.
I take my bracelet off and I set it inside of the pedestal.
Does this what is this? Is this the bracelet that you got that led you to the journey?
Yes.
As you place it on there, you see that it kind of melts. It moves around into a circle and then just disappears and dissipates into nothing. But nothing happened.
Well, I'm all out of ideas. Anyone else?
I think of something incredibly sad where I can muster a tear. And I allow the tear to run down my cheek and into the bowl.
As you see the steam come from the bottom and it just dissipates as well. Nothing opens.
I also then say I turn to um I turn to uh Portha and say, "Let me see your knife again for a second." Don't have to hand it to me. I'm just gonna slice the tip of my finger a little bit and let some blood drop into it.
All right, there you go.
You see that just like the water, it kind of starts to turn into steam and then dissipates into nothing. The door doesn't budge.
A lot of those are my sacrifices. That's what I got. Anybody else?
Oh, I'm horrible with riddles.
Culp, read to me one more time what the riddle was.
Through sacrifice, the path opens.
And it has a picture of a weeping eye.
Yeah, just on the bowl. Yes.
Paloma kind of thinks for a second and then like pulls out the remains of Celine's locket and is like, "This is someone who sacrificed their whole party, kind of for knowledge. Maybe this has something," and then she'll also drop it. Probably gonna be nothing, but
At this point, anything's worth a shot.
You see the silver locket as it starts to melt down and kind of mold and swirl and dissipates into nothing.
Aramis, you got any ideas?
Just a couple rattling around.
is there anything else around the room?
Just you just see the bioluminescence kind of rolling across the walls and whatnot.
Go back and see if we can find the remnants of my toe.
Yeah.
Hey, I was gonna say we already
say
had some
that.
sacrifice.
Oh, that's a good question. Does it just regenerate the tissue and everything, or does it like Doctor Who it like, you know, like it just regenerates, or does it actually take what was there at one point and kind of put it back where it goes? And
I feel like it would have just been stump, but that's me.
It depends upon how like the grim dark you want to go.
I guess so, yeah.
D&D is more like fantasy. It regrows over time. Like regenerates needed
Deadpool,
for
Deadpool
limbs.
arm.
Well,
Gotcha.
no, that'd be
No, I know.
regenerate.
Yeah, no.
Like if you want to go with like a finger got cut off, there's a couple ways to look at that one because it's small enough the body technically could regrow it over time with magical help. You could turn it into, I think Critical Role once made it so that someone regrew their foot over the course of multiple castings.
Oh, nice. I like that.
Yeah.
I actually like that. It could be a smaller a smaller spell, but multiple castings.
Yeah, one of them like stepped in lava and lost their whole foot, and they just sat there. They had to like cast heal on it every day
That would
for
be
like
huge.
for like 2 weeks to grow it back.
Yeah, I'd like to see one of you guys like DM me daily, letting me know that you casted it. Okay.
No, it's days in the game, not days in the world.
No, we're doing it daily.
Hell no. And to be fair, the one that can heal is the one who lost their toe.
Oh, that's true. That's true. All right. So through sacrifice, the path opens.
That's sent it to him.
You're fond. Oh wait, what is this?
Oh, JR brought up like how hard it is to regenerate in D&D. There's heal, regen, yeah. And regenerate, I think is like a 5th level spell. No, it's 6th. So it's just one of those very weird things.
Did you catch that? You can if you'd like to.
Paloma like very hesitantly, like stares at the the words above and looks at the pedestal or the bowl and just, it's a pretty big sacrifice. And she'll reach out and like she'll take her spell book and put it into the bowl.
At which time you see it catch fire, breaks up into pieces, kind of melds and moves and toils around inside this cauldron, this basin as it's swirling and swirling and swirling and swirling. It then dissipates into nothing, but then you hear behind you tick, as it opens up.
You're order to the scribe, aren't you?
Yeah. That's the only reason why. The only reason why.
Dirty. Dirty.
Wait, what's that?
Nothing. Let's
Hold
just
on.
move on.
No, we play this correctly. If you're using
No,
that,
No, he's saying no. It's a still big sacrifice because she can't do anything without it at the moment. But
Yeah.
she can eventually. She can replace it.
Mm-hmm.
okay, the idea behind this, though, the whole idea behind this is that it has to be a selfless act, a sacrifice, something that is meaningful, that is not
It's
meant to
still
be back.
meaningful, but like she can't like.
She can't cast the spell until she replaces it.
Yeah, and I can't replace it until I have a short rest.
That's not a loss then. A short rest to get it back. That's not a loss. The door's closed. It understands what you just did right there.
My bad.
No, it has to be real. Like, you literally are not trying to trick me as the DM.
I wasn't necessarily
Right.
trying to trick it. Like it's still a big like
You
Paloma
should have
especially
known.
would have like viewed it as like something big.
No, I can't. I literally cannot read your mind. Therefore,
But
this
you
takes,
should know what our characters can do a little bit, though.
No.
It
This
is
is no
part
the
of that.
intent. The intent behind it. It's not about trying to trick the GM. It's about the intent behind it. It has
it's
to be
still-
something.
It's still not a trick because there is a huge sacrifice there because she is now helpless until she's able to rescribe that. Because, especially as a scholar, that's a really a kind of a huge thing for her.
Well, not if you can get it back the next day. She's a scribe, so she can literally just scribe down everything she got right now. Like
If she remembers what was in that book.
Yeah, she still has to test her memory for it, or go back to.
No, that's
No,
just a
the
given.
order. The order of the scribe has a thing where because all
It's
of
an
their stuff is
awakened
literally
spell.
about the book, so they can literally recreate their book fairly easily
Yeah,
as a mechanic of the class.
It literally says like after the over the course of a short rest. But no, that's fine. I'll just
To be fair, she needs a blank book or a magic spell book. That's the thing. She needs another book in order to do it.
yeah, I have papers, but like then it's
She doesn't have a book right now. Yeah, spell books are different than parchment papers. So yes, that is giving up her book for a very long time until we can find her a replacement spell book, and those are expensive.
I mean, it can be any book, but yeah.
You need a blank book, but we still need to find a book.
Mm-hmm.
I just don't think of I can't see any of us having anything else that is that level of sacrifice.
Yeah.
'Cause
No one had. You have a monk who's mostly ascetic. The orc gave away something that may or may not have. Oh, hey, how about a mushroom?
My
Your bag of
precious
mushrooms? Yeah,
All of your mushrooms.
Not all of them. Are you serious?
we can get you some more, but you have to give up your mushrooms.
A slight tear rolls down Gregor's cheek as she reluctantly dumps all of her mushrooms in there.
And as the
I hope
mushrooms
you're happy.
as the as the mushrooms go in there, they start to melt. They start to catch fire. They start to bellow, and you see this vortex kind of spinning out of control right there. And then as you hear the click click of the door opening, and the reason behind that, I'll tell you right now, was the simple fact that I had to come up with all sorts of different mushrooms for this campaign because that's what she wanted. And literally,
Oh, because you had to work on it, it made it a bigger sacrifice.
no. It's because I know she actually has a love for mushrooms in the game and outside of the game. Okay, just giving you this because literally I've been sent thousands of pictures of any mushrooms that she comes across. But I can see her character going down for this. Okay, and as you open the door, you see that there's a corridor on the other side of this. And on the
So by the way, then are we reneging the spellbook in total, or
no, that was a part of it. That got burned up with it.
okay? Making sure.
But as you walk through the door, you notice that there's a pedestal, and all lined up on these pedestals are each of the sacrifice that you gave.
Like a bad penny, I get that bracelet back.
You got the bracelet back. You got the mushrooms back. You've got the book back. There's blood. There's a tear. All lined up along the left side. Yep.
Make sure you pick up your tear on the way out.
I'll leave that. I'll leave that as my ultimate sacrifice.
My mushrooms.
Paloma like giddily just goes, "Oh, thank God," and goes.
As you enter
I'm
the
so
door,
sorry.
you see a small figure, a childlike figure. Looks up at you.
What kind of child?
It's a childlike figure that's elven.
Oh, okay. Don't care.
Looks up and says, "I'm lost. I'm afraid. Can't find my way home. Will you guide me?"
Where's home?
And you see her lift her hand and kind of points it off to behind her. "I think it's that way."
Hey, Paloma, there's a student here for you.
She at first in general like motherly instincts, goes and like wants to console this child and whatnot. Literally, probably a bit shorter than the child itself, and just goes, "Oh, darling, we'll help you out. We'll probably need to figure out a little bit more. Where do you know what the name of your home is?"
And she kind of points behind her. Where are you located on this
Oh,
right
I
now?
wanted to move up, but you had already paused it.
Oh, that's okay. There you go. Yeah.
And go. She's like through the doorway. And
Okay.
stuff.
She kind of looks through the crowded people and she kind of points behind her and "I think it's that way."
Even though Paloma had asked what the name of it was.
Yeah, she pointed this way.
Just
Yeah.
repeating.
Yep.
So I'm gonna look that way and see what I see.
At the
Nothing.
you see
The
the
answer is
cave.
not much.
You see the cave, and at the end you see the door.
Oh, so it's
So it's only like one direct path. There's not like no. You said it was splitting into two, right?
no, that was just 2 fake doors at the sacrifice place.
Yeah, with
Oh,
the real
sorry.
one right in the center. Yeah.
I'm mixing things up in
Can
my
you
brain.
do a perception check?
Yeah.
I'll have you do it as well as
D20?
Aramis as well. As you're both taking this turn, right? You're making your way.
Sorry, you wanted Greygar to do it?
No, Aramis and Paloma. You guys.
Okay, I'm making
Oh,
sure.
wait. Yeah, Greygar, I guess. Yeah, I thought that was Paloma over there for some reason. I'm sorry.
Yeah, because Paloma's wherever the child is. I don't know
Okay.
where the child.
Aramis and Greygar kind of, as Greygar is walking past and Aramis is looking, a glimmer of something on the left-hand wall looks almost as if it's recessed into the wall.
Hey, Aramis, did you see that glimmer on the wall?
Yeah, you should see if we could grab it. It might be something we need up here.
Can you ping where it was at?
Left-hand side, so
Yeah, cool. Here we go.
As you walk up close to it, you see okay, if you want, okay, you see recessed into the wall, covered with moss and bioluminescence around this shiny emblem, like a rune with spirals and points. Essentially, you're looking at a delicately inscribed symbol found on this cavern wall, almost hidden amongst the natural formations. It's glimmering faintly, even with the deepest, darkness, with the soft silvery blue hue. The design combines elegant swirls with sharp angular lines, forming a pattern that seems both natural and otherworldly.
okay.
Oh, that's pretty. Hey, Aramis, come look at this. You know lots about, like, words and stuff.
Can we move it?
It's glowing, and I'm not touching that thing.
Is it like embedded in the wall, or is it sitting?
It's it's almost embedded. It would look like it's embedded. Okay, it's pressed in there. It's almost flush with the wall itself. You may have to kind of like touch it, move it, something like interact with it, to see if whether or not you can pop it off. You know, if what it is, at that point.
Yeah, let's do that.
All right.
Try to use a small knife to pop it off the wall.
As you go and put your hand behind the emblem and go to pop it out, you realize it comes out as if it was the shape of a almost a cylinder with a place that, you know, would seem like, you know, you'd be able to slide your hand into, looking like such.
So like a bracer or a bracelet.
Yep.
All right. Let's hold on to this for a minute.
Oh, you got some jewelry too? That's cool.
So looking at this, and as you're putting it in there, you feel kind of like a magical like twinge to it, like something feels powerful within it. And I'm gonna go ahead and give you this. It's gonna have all the information in there written out. I wasn't able to I wasn't able to mask it, but
I can just put in that I have a bracer in my inventory.
I'm gonna go ahead and give you the actual bracer itself.
Okay, I'm just not gonna open it then.
Okay, yeah, just don't open it. You'll just you'll kind of notice over time that you kind of gain the understanding of what it is. And let's see. Oh, okay. And then now we're back to Paloma and the little child and Zorn. And we got Kortha as well.
So how old does this child look again?
7, maybe 8.
Okay, yeah. So it's still taller than Paloma is.
Yeah.
Okay. I just wanted to double check. I know I said it before, but I want to double check. Oh, darling, we'll need to figure out some more things to be able to guide you, but let us take a look around a little bit, and we'll be right back. Stay here. And she's gonna like, as she says, stay here. She's going to like reach up and pat the top, like not gonna probably be. I don't know. She might probably be able to reach the top of her head with her paw, and just like pat her with her paw.
And are you guiding her with you further on into it, or?
I did say to stay. I just wanted to. She said to stay here for the moment, and she's just gonna go up and kind of look up and see what these two were doing and what else was in the room.
Okay.
Cause she couldn't. Is there anything around here that you think relates to her? Do you guys see anything?
Nope.
And she was pointing towards this path. This or the further in, right?
Yes, further in.
Do we think there's be any harm in having her tag along? And I don't know what.
So far these puzzles haven't been too dangerous. I'm sure she's just another puzzle. So if we're supposed to lead her somewhere, we probably need her for the next part.
We didn't see any sign of people passing through before, so she clearly has been here for a while, but whether or not she's real or
yeah, so let's bring her along, see what happens.
She gonna go back to the child and like take her hands in her paw and be like, all right, are you ready to come with us? We'll see if we can find your home.
Yes, and as she reaches, she goes, yes. And as she reaches out for your hand, she disappears.
Oh, Paloma went to go grab her. But okay.
What do you mean you went to go grab her? Like it sounded like you were going to grab her.
She said she went with her, grabbed her, like went to grab her hand with her paws. Yeah.
Yeah, and
so
then
they're just
as
meeting
she was
together. Yeah.
Yeah, as she was reaching out to meet your hand, she disappeared.
It's like the scruff of her
back of her neck, it like kind of stands on it, and I was like, that's weird. She's gone.
All right, let's keep trekking through.
Oh, I'm just eyeing behind her as she walks behind everybody.
As you guys are getting closer and closer to that door, Cortha, you notice above the door is something you understand. And I side chatted you on that. You understand there's 5 lines going across the screen, or going across the door, and on there you notice that there's little markings on some half steps, some full steps. It resembles music to you.
All right, well, first, I guess I'll go ahead and transcribe it down. Grab a piece of paper, kind of jot that down. And guess I'll play it.
All right, go ahead and do a performance check.
What are my rolls right now?
Oh my lord.
Oh, well, it was good enough. It was not a difficult task to play this song. Literally, it was literally like, it was a ballad of the song Dragon, or the Dragon song. So there was only a few bars that you needed to know, and it looks like you were able to fumble through them slightly, as you hear the crackle of the lock kind of pop open.
Should be open. Oh, well, that's cute.
As you enter in, you see a very giant statue, almost as if it's moving. The top of what would be a really high elevated staircase. At the very top of it, you see this large, gigantuan looking monstrosity in front of you. Let me give you a little bit more clarity of what it looks like.
I mean, we can zoom in pretty far on this thing.
Well, it's also the folks at home that may or may not be able to see it as well. There we go.
Ooh, neat. Wow.
Ooh.
As you
Actually,
enter the room, you kind of see its hands kind of almost in a floating fashion, kind of just like manipulated by the air around its surrounding.
That looks like a nice friend.
Yeah, friend's not the word I'd probably use.
I am looking for something specific that I did earlier. All right, so you see this large construct in front of you right now. It does have power to it, as you can see. It does look like things are within its hands, its grasps. You see that his eyes are lit up. You see his chest is blue. As it swirls around, you see one hand almost mimics a magical orb being held, while another one looks like a mace, and another one looks like each one of these hands have these different types of weapons from what it looks like.
So, are you the voice we've been hearing?
The hum that was happening at the very beginning sounds really loud in here, as it did when it was going through the doors. You just hear a real low but prominent mm.
Buzzing from
I'm
earlier.
gonna roll some investigation on that and see if I can kind of determine where that hum is coming from.
All right, let's do it.
Dirty 20.
All right, with that dirty 20, you are able to understand that that hum is coming from the construct that stands in front of you.
And what is the general feeling that I get off of it? Is it one of, do I feel like I should be should I be have trepidation looking at it? Is it menacing? Or is it just how my character would react?
I think with this you would look at it with caution, knowing the direction that it's looking is directly towards the door where you're at. It if it was something that was going to strike right away, you would have noticed that it would have already started, but you would
Gotcha.
still want to be cautious. You notice it looks like it's been crafted from rare crystalline stones. From this distance, you can see that the blue aura that surrounds it
All right. I'm gonna search for traps a little bit in this path area leading up to it. So I'm gonna kind of look at the ground and look at the ceiling, look at the walls, and see what it is that I see, to see if there's any like pressure plates or anything like that, because we've been tricking them all day, and because none of us have been looking for them. So I'm just gonna go ahead and look for them. 19.
19. As you're cautiously looking up at the construct, looking down for the traps, looking back up at the construct, making your way closer and closer, you're noticing that there are no traps of any kind around you.
I yell back, "Walk in my footsteps." So I stand close to it, and so I can get myself a closer look at it.
Well, that shouldn't be too hard.
All right, as you get closer to it and you gaze upon this towering construct, anyone who gets close to it, is everybody getting close to it? I'm not looking at that. I'm looking at the text. Okay, everybody's getting closer to it. Okay. You get a deep understanding that fills your mind that this guardian is known as the Echo Warden. It starts like the memories that were not there existing for this construct were never there in your minds before, but now it is starting to fill up with more and more information as you get closer and closer. It was created by an ancient Elorian circle, a group of mages renowned for their mastery. You're seeing as this construct is being formed from the crafted rare materials of the crystalline stone, which was believed to be the petrified heart of an ancient dragon. This Echo Warden was infused with air and shadow essences, granting it like mobility and form. And you're watching as this construct is being utilized as it shadow melds and then jumps into another location, as it's able to multi-strike, all the different techniques that this thing has that's bounded in it is starting to fill your mind, and you're getting an understanding that this is a protector of the world, and you feel the sense of just calmness within inside you and a lot of understanding. But what stands out the most to you right now is what is hanging from around its chest.
I'll reach up and I'm not going to take it off, but I'm going. Am I tall enough to at least cup it with my hand and take a look at it without taking it off?
Yes, you would be able to kind of pull it towards you a little bit. Yes.
All right, that's what I'm going to do.
Paloma's got disadvantage.
Paloma has disadvantage. Oh my goodness. Wild card strikes again. Okay.
Poor kitty.
You look at it and it looks like inside of it, as you are looking deeper within this necklace, there's a crown symbol within it, a silver chain that holds a vibrant teal shard that resonates faint harmonic tones. You're feeling this as the tones are entering within inside your body as you're hearing this. The shard seems to vibrate just slightly, humming a song that resonates the heartbeat of the wearer. You can feel the heartbeat of this construct as it was born and made at the same time.
What y'all think? Do you think that's something? You think that's why we came here, is to get this crystal?
I think we should at least try talking to it first. We definitely don't want this thing to think we're hostile.
Sure. All right. Who wants to speak Who wants to speak on behalf of us?
I think the one who's best with words should do that. Hey, Paloma.
Huh? What? Me?
You're the scholar.
You're always reading books. You should know how to talk to people.
I read books to not talk.
Let me slide it out your way here.
She hesitantly goes and then, I guess they had asked before. Are you you're one of the voices we were hearing, right?
I was not.
You were not one of the voices we were hearing. So
Seems like it's starting to power down now. It kind of like for a moment it was there, not knowing if something else was what caused it to come back to life for a moment. But right now it's kind of powering down, going into Sentinel position.
Uh-oh. We're not hostile. Please, we don't want to fight you.
We were brought together by unseen, unknown forces to come here. So I reckon we're supposed to talk to you.
does Paloma have kind of knowledge of constructs and like them powering down or things like that? Or I guess like just general knowledge of constructs.
Let's go ahead and check a history check
History.
with a disadvantage because pin hit again.
Tian?
No, it's you know of them, but you're not exactly sure what powers them. It wasn't something that was you thought you would ever have to know, but so you never really got into that theory or understanding.
Right. So we see it kind of like, or hear it powering down. Does it have any visual differences to it with it powering down?
The orbs that were very, very bright and like a brilliant color have now lightened up where it's just a small pulsating glow.
Is there anything else to the room that's changing?
You saw the lights kind of dim in the area as well.
Like the bioluminescence, or just like
No, where it was originating from her. Like the
just the okay.
bioluminescence is still the same, but the brilliance of the lights that she had on her was far more brighter than the bioluminescence.
Paloma's just gonna kind of like circle around her and look at her and like, oh, are you all right? It's are you, are things an issue? Not really knowing what's going on.
Not responding. Can I get a perception check?
Yeah, that's perception, please. A 12.
Let's see. I would say with a 12, you were able to identify that there were some markings that were carved around the platform that it sits on right now. These markings are not of rune.
After she asked if it was okay, and kind of like glances around and like catches to the side of like its feet. Oh, what are these words? Or
Do you say that out loud for the rest of us to hear?
oh yeah, no, she's saying it out loud. Whether or not Zoe probably would hear because she's like near him, but
So I'll
whether
take
or
a
not
look.
the others.
I'll take a look at what she's pointing at. Is it a language that I recognize?
You see it, but it's not a language that you recognize. It's just a bunch of lines with some dots filled in, some dots not. Some had tells, some don't. That stand up. It looks oddly familiar to you, but like
Muzak?
That sounds like a Kortha thing.
Did it look familiar to the door?
as you were walking through, it did look kind of familiar to the door. Yes.
Kortha, could you maybe take a look at this? It seems something possibly
What is
up
it?
your alley. And she'll point around like the markings around the statue or the construct. It's like, does this look like the stuff that was on the door? Music, right?
Is it music notes?
Oh yeah, you absolutely see that it's music notes. In fact, it looks just like the music that you just got done playing.
All right. Just gonna kind of use me so. Gonna pull out the Ellier and let's see, what do I have here? Yeah, we'll pull out the lute and try to play the song.
All right, let's see what it does. With a 23, you hit every note perfectly as you see this construct in front of you start to kind of vibrate, and the hum gets louder as it comes forward again and kind of opens up his hands as the orbs start to glow tremendously. You see one of his hands is actually empty as he kind of reaches down around to his neck, pinches the clasp, and presents it in front of him.
Go ahead and take that from him.
You chose correctly.
That's good to hear.
All right, where to next, guys? It looks, do we double back and see if that dragon's maw open?
We could ask this thing if there's like a shortcut out of here.
Paloma's just gonna pipe up. What was with the little girl?
She was there as a test.
Oh, so not real. Okay, I hope.
We needed to make sure that the party would choose to help the child. If you agreed, and she would then therefore dissipate. If ignored or rebuffed the child, you would find the next part of your journey more difficult, with misleading paths or hidden traps. You chose wisely.
Mr. Statue, sir, is there a quick way out of here, or do we have to go back the way we came?
The path is now opened.
Much obliged.
What is this that you gave me?
What I just gave you, or are you asking the?
Yeah, I'm asking the statue.
Okay. This is a resonant shard. It will help you on your journey.
Resident shard.
And let me also. So essentially, this is going to be a bonus that kind of brings you over normal bonuses. Let me give you all the information on this. It is not until you are, because I have not created the object in the game yet, because I really want to put this in the new server before I start putting all these things in there. But I do have it all written down. But that's all the information on it. The attribute bonus gives you a +2 bonus to charisma to a maximum of 22. You have a special ability. Once long rest, the wearer can use the action to play a chord that resonates from the shard, casting the calm emotions spell without expending a spell slot.
Okay.
That sounds like a good thing for you there, Cortha. Good thing you can read music.
Paloma's just taking like a mental note to learn music later.
Well, I'll have to study this later.
Well, I reckon we better get out of this cave and then get us to a place where we can set up camp for the night, because we've been on a long trip so far.
Paloma's just gonna kind of like pipe up real quick. Where are we to go
next?
I believe you hold the book. As you
Oh,
kind of
does
feel, you feel like the intenseness of the book being mentioned as it kind of vibrates in your bag now.
She kind of like pulls out and like opens it. It's like, does it go in order?
In fact, you notice that there's a few more pages in there that you didn't. There's a couple hundred more pages in there that you didn't know existed until he said that.
Her eyes just like glow a light, and she's just like, magic book, magic book. She's like, let's go. I need to study this. And she's just like, Zoe, can I go on your shoulders?
I'm on a.
She's gonna climb up and just start immediately just reading.
And with that, I start making my way back towards the door.
As you're looking at the books and reading while you're on your way back to the door, safely on Zoran's shoulders, you come across now new chapters based on the Draconic Sentinels.
Ooh.
And that is where we will end tonight's session.
Do you want us? Do you want us to end outside or outside here?
I would say what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and let you guys know that you're going to be walking towards the outside, and at that point you guys can jump in and start taking over from there. Like I'm going to catch you with the continuity of you doing something, and then we come back to you starting to do it again, and where are you going to go from there?
Okay. Well, then we'll all stop right. We'll all stop right here.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right.
I hope you all out there in Twitch land, YouTube, and Kick had a good night tonight. I hope you enjoyed it. I saw the wave terrier. I'm sorry I didn't see it earlier though, because it was underneath the big banner. It was on a big banner. Man, thank you so much for all the love and support, everybody, for coming in here tonight. I appreciate it. I appreciate my players. Without my players, this would be nothing. Without you out there, this would be nothing. Okay, so thank you so much for the love and support being here. We're gonna go.
When
ahead.
are we back?
We are gonna be back in 3 weeks. Faith needs 2 weeks, but no, you know what? No, we'll be back in 2 weeks. We're gonna do a fireside tavern talk in 2 weeks, so we will be back. Okay, so be here. Be here. You be here. Yeah, you too, TD. I see you. I see you, bro.
So we'll be back. What is that? December 2nd?
Yeah, I believe December 2nd.
Okay, so we'll be back December 9th then.
Wait.
We can talk about that later.
Hold on. Wait, what happened? Okay, hold on. So we are going to be doing.
No, you be back the.
Oh, the 26th is going to be the
20
weekend.
Yeah, the 25th is the weekend of Thanksgiving. That's why I was like, the 18th and 25th I'll be gone, but like 25th is in 2 weeks.
Oh, okay. So the 25th then.
Yeah, is anybody else? I mean, we're just going to do a small tavern talk. So if like only one person shows, it's no biggie. We can just talk about the game. If nobody shows, no biggie. I'll just play some Celesta or something, and we'll have some fun there.
Okay.
Play some Turkey Smasher 5000.
Yeah, that sounds good too. Because I'm planning on taking the 27th through the 1st off, and I'm gonna act like I'm a real pro streamer. Okay, so I'm gonna be probably doing morning and night, and then in between
Did it get
that,
approved?
I don't know. I'm gonna make sure that it does. I'm not even gonna. There ain't no joking about that. Like there was nobody on the schedule. I'm taking that week off. So if it doesn't get approved, it's gonna get approved.
You're not asking at this point.
No, I'm not asking at this point. I earned it. They need to give it to me. If they don't give me enough sick time throughout the year to be able to use that, use my sick time for stuff, then, they got to give me time for this because I earned it.
It's gonna go away in a month.
Exactly. It's use it or lose it. So thank you so much to the 13 out there. Thank you, TD, for being out there on YouTube. That's going to help too. I appreciate it. I don't know if anybody's been in here through Twitch or TikTok, or not TikTok, Kick. What other platforms are they going to have out there in the world? Good God, there's so many. I need to be on all of them. Okay, no, that's too much Kulprid. Too much Kulprid all over the place.
It's always too much. What? I didn't say that.
You said it. What?
Goodbye.
What? Okay. Let's go ahead and find see somebody we can raid out to real quick. Twitch. Boom. There we go. We're gonna go to the stream ending. There it is. We're going there. We're there. We made it. To our biggest D&D supporters, thank you so much, Rob401Z, Darth Lysis. Patreon supporters, we have Rob401Z, Darth Lysis, Overwatch Scrub Club, Faithful Kasune, and then we got Dark Phoenix. Thank you so much for all the love and support. We will be back either later today or tomorrow on Kulprid. That's our other channel that we have, so definitely come check us out there if you haven't seen it before. Why did that not just play? That didn't just play, did it? All right. I'm not exactly sure why that did not play, but we're gonna give ourselves a shout out now, okay, on our main stream. That's oh, I didn't do it right. Okay. There we go. If you haven't seen, why did that not? Whatever, it didn't work. Who cares? You'll see me when you see me. Just come see me. Okay, that's all that matters. All right, so much appreciated everybody being here. Let's see who we got. Absolutely. Let's go. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Let's see if that one works. None of the other ones worked. Why would this one work? Does this work? Does that one work? That one worked. Why did another one not work? Oh my goodness. Okay, so I have you stop it. No, Jen, no. We have Faith. Okay. Oh my goodness. Faith, you didn't say anything in there. I can't do anything if you didn't say anything. We got Darth. Okay, we got Darth Lysis. That did not work. Okay, why is I gotta do the whole shout out? Yeah, I know. We're gonna do it like this. We're just gonna do it this way. There we go. There's a shout out. Give it to Darth. Oh man. We're gonna do, oh my goodness. And we're gonna do another shout out right here. Why is the amazing, oh, it's the underscore. That's right. There it is. And another one right there. Oh, I gotta wait a minute and 45. This is ridiculous. I hate it here. Why is my shout out not working though? Jen, save me, Jen. They're gonna kill me after this. It's not that one, is it? No, it's not that one. Oh my goodness, I'm never gonna find this. Was it that one? No, it's not that one. You stop it, Jen. I didn't die this time, okay? That's my other channel. I die a lot on the other channel, not this channel. Well, that's the weird thing. Okay, like why? No, I have it on. Yeah, I have it on the other one real quick. We're gonna get this right now. Dude, I don't even have. Why? How do I not even have a shout out on this? Here's the D&D shout out right here. Let's trigger this. That's what we were looking for. Why was it not working? We did do stuff. We do know how to do things, okay? Oh, it's exclamation mark. We do. Rob, there you are too in there. Okay. All right. We got this. We got this kind of. It's, you know, it's everywhere. Don't you spawn bears. It's ridiculous, Rob. Don't you do it. All right. All right. Let's do this. Let's do this. We're going to go ahead and find, let's go ahead and we're going to hit up Urance. We'll make some new friends next week, but I think Urance has got some, at least another hour in him. Hopefully. There we go. The raid has been started. We got locked and loaded going in right now. How many we got? Jen, see, we know what we're doing. We kind of, okay. Just sort of. Oh my goodness. Thank you, the amazing Amber. Thank you. Kulprid, you're the bestest. Yeah, come check out our socials. Oh my goodness. Scuffed. I know, but I think you have to love me. Everybody has to love me. It's just it was written somewhere in there. What's set to weekly? Oh, do I? Where? You're first for the week. Oh my goodness. I'll have to fix that. There's a lot of stuff I still got to fix on this stream. But much love. I will see you either later today or I will see you Monday. Yeah, I hope to see you there too, Jed. You've been missed. You've been missed. I hope everything's been going good. And how did my other one did not work either, right? Bye.